What is up, guys? My name is Harry Rice, and this is the second video of 25 Days of Harry. In case you guys missed the first part of the DVD collection, that was yesterday's video. Yeah, today's video is the second part. I mentioned at the end of yesterday's video, this would be a giant 3-hour video if I didn't split it up. So for the benefit of you guys and for the benefit of myself, making it a little bit easier on me this year, I split it into two parts. Enjoy the rest of the DVD collection, and if I keep saying I'm not sure if I'm putting this in two parts or just one, I made that decision afterwards. During filming, I was still unsure because I wasn't sure how long the video was. So just to let you know about that. Enjoy the rest of the DVD collection, boyos. I'll be back later with the outro. Enjoy the video. Alright, we're back. As you can tell by the different shirt, it is a different day that I'm filming the rest of this on because it got way too late and I had to focus on Simlink stuff. So we're just going to get into it with the next batch of DVDs and get it on with. Hotel for Dogs. I've never seen this. I've had this since I was a kid. I didn't realize that was Emma Roberts. There's so many movies that Emma Roberts is in that I just don't realize. House Bunny, maybe one of the worst comedies I've seen. It's genuinely really, really bad. Anna Faris and Emma Stone are the only things worth noting about that film. How to Lose Friends and Alienate People. This is actually a pretty funny movie from what I remember. I really enjoyed this movie. It's Simon Pegg, firstly. Jeff Bridges is in this. Kirsten Dunst is in this. This is it's a pretty funny movie. I like it. I think it's kind of underrated when people look back at the Simon Pegg genre of comedy. Hulk from 2003. This is the 2-disc edition. I love that you can get an entire level of the Hulk game when you put this in an Xbox, so I gotta try and do that eventually. I Am Wrath. I Heart Huckabees. I Know Who Killed Me. I Love You, Philip Morris. I, Robot. I Saw the Light. All of them I have not seen. I, Tonya. Really damn good movie. Allison Janney is incredible in this. Margot Robbie is amazing as always. And I Want a Dog for Christmas, Charlie Brown. Those are all the I movies that I have. It's funny how many there are. I might make it a mission to collect all of them. The only issue is I can't because I Love You, Daddy is not on DVD because Louis C.K. decided to fucking jerk off in front of some people. I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer. I find it funny. I don't have I Know What You Did Last Summer and I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I have the third one, which features no one of note. No one of note in the cast or crew. I bought this because it's a horror movie and it was like $1 at the pawn shop I frequented, so I was like, oh shit, yeah, let me pick this up. And then so it's a movie. It exists. Ice Age The Meltdown, and Ice Age A Mammoth Christmas Special. Technically, A Mammoth Christmas Special should be in the TV shows because it aired on TV. It was never in theaters, at least I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But yeah, whatever. I put it with the other Ice Age movies. I've never seen Mammoth Special. I really like the second one from what I remember as a kid, and I don't really care for the first one, surprisingly. I think I'd like the first one more now, though. Ides of March, I believe is how you say it. All-star cast. Ryan Gosling, George Clooney, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Paul Giamatti, Marissa Tomei, Jeffrey Wright, Evan Rachel Wood. This is just an incredible cast right here in this movie. Alright, apologies for minor inconvenience, but yeah, the Ides of March, I've wanted to check this out for a while. Finally had it, so I'll check it out sometime in the next decade. The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. This is an interesting cast. Heath Ledger, right when he died. Jude Law, Colin Farrell, Johnny Depp's in this. Vern Troyer, Christopher Plummer, Andrew Garfield. This is a pretty good cast. Back-to-back movies are a really good cast, actually. That's kind of surprising. I've wanted to check it out for a while. I have no goddamn idea what the fucking plot of it is, because I know it was supposed to be focused on Heath Ledger's character. Then he kind of fucking died. So they had to, rewrite the entire film, so, yeah. The Imitation Game, Benedict Cumberbatch and Keira Knightley. This looks interesting. My best friend wanted to watch it with me. I picked it up on Blu-Ray, and we just haven't watched it yet. There's been other movies that have come up. Inception, this is a pretty good movie, actually. It's not the best Christopher Nolan. I think it's pretty good, though. The Incredible Hulk, Edward Norton, Tim Roth. The second ever Marvel MCU film that, unfortunately, is the only one that isn't canon. I say unfortunately because Black Panther and Captain Marvel should probably both not be canon. But yeah, the Incredible Hulk. I like it because it's Edward Norton. It's not really that great of a film though. It's probably one of the weaker MCU films. Still better than Black Panther and Captain Marvel though. The Incredibles, really like this film. It's a pretty good one. It's enjoyable for me. Indecent Proposal. It's Woody Harrelson, Robert Redford. I figured, hey, fuck it, I'll pick it up and check it out, and I still haven't. I paid $5 for this, and then like 2 weeks after I bought this, some guy listed it on Marketplace for $1, and I felt big stupid. So yeah, Indecent Proposal. Sorry, I'm just trying to get something out of my eye. I'm gonna pause real quick to get that. Alright, we're back. I got the thing out of my eye, so we're good to go. The Informant, Matt Damon. I've wanted to check this out. It seems interesting. I've wanted to see this since it first came out in 2009. Who knows? Maybe I'll check it out eventually. Inglourious Bastards, one of the weaker Tarantino's in my opinion. Not amazing. It's good. It's enjoyable. Christoph Waltz is probably the best part of this movie. I like it. Brad Pitt's pretty damn good. In Good Company, this is Scarlett Johansson, Dennis Quaid, and Tui Goop. Yeah, I've wanted to watch this. I didn't even realize Scarlett Johansson was in it until like 3 years ago. I just wanted to see it because Dennis Quaid was in it. So, and then Tui Gulp is there. So, yeah. Inside Lionel Davis. I honestly forget the fucking title of this. Oscar Isaac, Carey Mulligan, John Goodman, Justin Timberlake's in this. This is a really, really good film. From what I remember. I've only seen it once, so I don't think I really want to put it on the top of the her movies list, but I do own it. It's a Coen Brothers film, so I want to rewatch it. I do want to rewatch it sometime next year. Insomnia, Al Pacino, and Robin Williams. This is a really solid movie. Definitely underrated. I think it's pretty damn good. Robin Williams and Al Pacino are pretty good in this. Hilary Swank even, she's not too bad in this. She's alright. But Insomnia, got that for $1. A lot of these movies I get for like $1. Interview, this has Steve Buscemi, so of course I had to check it out. He also directs it, so I'm interested in checking that one out. Iron Man, this is the Ultimate Collector's Edition. This is the 2-discer. I love that they have the hole in Iron Man's chest, and then you get Tony Stark. And then you get Iron Man on the back. I actually bought this at a dollar store, believe it or not. I'm walking on air. No, but I bought this at a dollar store for $3. I also had the choice of getting Iron Man 2. Obviously, I chose the original first because it's the 2-disc edition, and I literally never, ever see this around. And it's got a 7-part documentary on it, so hell yeah. The Italian Job from '03, Edward Norton, Mark Wahlberg, Jason Statham, Seth Green's also in this. This seems interesting. I've never seen it. I remember seeing... I forget if it was the disc art or just the cover art. I remember seeing something for this movie, and I really, really wanted to check it out. So, The Italian Job, that is something I am going to have to watch eventually. It's Edward Norton. I got to watch it. It's the Easter Beagle Charlie Brown, and it's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Funny enough, I don't recall ever watching these, except, actually no, Easter Beagle I did watch once when we had the VHS of it. I remember watching it when we had the VHS back in like 2005. But yeah, Great Pumpkin I do not recall ever watching, surprisingly. That or, the Christmas one, the Charlie Brown Christmas that I had earlier. Yeah. I have a lot of Charlie Brown that I've just never watched, actually. Then next up we got Jackass the movie, Jackass number 2, Jackass 2.5, and Jackass 3. With Jackass 4 rescheduling to February, me and my best friend's rewatching of the Jackass movies was kind of poorly timed. Because literally we finished Jackass, I think it was 3.5. And then like 3 days later, it was like, oh, it's coming out in February now. Yeah. I enjoy the Jackass movies. Actually, I don't think we watched... Oh, no. I'm pretty sure we did watch 2.5. I'm pretty sure. I like the Jackass movies. They're fun. They're goofy. They're enjoyable. It's fun watching other people get hurt. It's just... People don't want to admit it. It's fun watching people get hurt. And these movies are the prime example of that. My favorite, if I had to give one... Oh, God. I don't know, actually. I think it might be number 2. I really like Jackass number 2. I don't know, if I had to rank the ones that I owned, probably The worst one is 2.5. It's still really good. I like the behind the scenes stuff they do with this, and there is some really funny gags that I think should have been in number 2. So 2.5. That I would probably say the movie. I'd probably say the movie is the worst of the core 3. Just because it's not like they haven't switched to high definition. That's not like a gripe, but it's just I just feel like they could have done more with Jackass the movie than just make a longer version of the TV show, which I love. I love that they did that. It's still a really fun movie, but a lot of what they do is just a little forgettable for me. Then yeah, probably Jackass 3. I really like it. I think it's enjoyable. And then yeah, Jackass number 2 is probably my favorite of the Jackass movies. But yeah, Johnny Knoxville is great. Bam Margera before he became a nut is good. Ryan Dunn before he got cooked was good. Yeah, just everyone involved in these kind of gives it their all, and it's if you haven't seen Jackass, I would absolutely recommend it. I would absolutely recommend Jackass to you guys. Start with some of the tamer pranks. If you can find clips, like find clips of them kidnapping Brad Pitt. Find just look up Jackass prank or Jackass TV show prank or whatever. Start with some of the pranks and then work your way into the movies. Start with the show, I would say. Start with the show, actually. I actually came into it with the movies. I have not seen the show yet. Jackie Brown. This is a really good movie. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's got a really damn good cast. Pam Grier is great in this. Yeah, Pam Grier is great in this. I need to watch more movies with her. It's just a great cast, great directing. It's Quentin Tarantino, so that's pretty much all I gotta say. Just Quentin Tarantino. Let's go check it out. Jamie Foxx live from the Foxhole, one of the stand-up specials that I have. Apparently, how he got one of his how he got one of his big breaks, and this is his first stand-up special. I bought it again for $1. You guys know this by now. Jason Bourne. Unfortunately, I did not get this for $1. My parents bought this for $27. Yeah, spoiler in the box sets. You're gonna find the Bourne trilogy because we moved to a house that we didn't have cable or Wi-Fi to, for a couple days. So they bought the Bourne trilogy, and they watched them continuously for the first 2 days that we were in that house. The next up is Jaws. This is the 25th anniversary edition that comes with the book, which I think is really cool. I was considering putting this with the box sets, but I was like, nah, why would I do that? It's got a really cool spine. I like it. Yeah, it's Jaws. What can I say about Jaws that hasn't been said already? It's Jaws. It's Jaws. So yeah, I've never seen Jaws, by the way. So a lot of these reviews where it's just vague or whatever, that's why. It's because I've not seen these movies. So that is that for that stack. I'm going to go grab another stack, and then I will meet you back here in probably 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. But for you, it'll feel like 2 seconds because the magic of video editing. I'll be right back, boys. All right, and we're back. Next stack of DVDs. Let's just get right into it. You know the drill by now. Jaws 3. Haven't seen it. It was like $2. I had to pick it up because it's Jaws 3. Jay-Z Fade to Black back when he was going to retire in 2003. This actually seems like a really fun concert movie thingy. I don't know what exactly it would be, a documentary. I picked it up because it was $1. I'd literally never seen it before or since I got it, so yeah. Jerry Maguire, this is a part of the awards collection. This was $3. I kind of like that I got it. I mean, it's not like amazing, I'm sure, but it's a decent movie. Jesus Henry Christ. I've never heard of this movie until I picked it up. I only got it because Toni Collette's in it, and she's great in anything that she's in. Michael Sheen's also not too bad. It seems, but yeah, this movie. I've never, like I said, I've never heard of it. I barely know the plot. But yeah, Jesus Henry Christ. It's a movie, and I want to check it out sometime in the future. John Wick on Blu-ray. It's John Wick. I regret getting it just because there are other things I could have spent the $8 on. And I could have got it probably much cheaper eventually. But yeah, John Wick. I own it. I'm fine with that. It's a pretty fun movie from what I remember. Johnny English. Not a great movie. There's some bits that were funny in this. There were some bits that were funny. I love John Malkovich in this. He is incredible as always. He gives it 110% in this goofy comedy, and it's fucking hilarious. Rowan Atkinson's pretty good in this. I like Rowan Atkinson. But it's not great. It's not really even that good. It's a little funny. Joker, still sealed. This is a really good movie. I love Joker. The only reason it's not opened is because it's on Netflix, and I can just watch it there if I need. But yeah, Joker, I really, really like this movie. I was really happy to get it for Christmas. Joaquin Phoenix is the best Joker there ever has been and ever probably will be. Robert De Niro is pretty good in this. Zazie Beetz plays is okay. Joker, that's a damn good movie. Jonas Live, As We Roll. I've not seen it. One of the DVDs my sister gave me from when she gave me her collection. We got Juno and its sequel, Ju-on. but seriously, Juno and Ju-on. I just find it funny. Those two movies are just one letter switched. Juno's pretty good. I like Juno. It was fun. Jason Bateman's in it. Jennifer Garner's in it. Elliot Page is really, really good in this. I really like his performance in this. Yeah, J.K. Simmons is in this, and J.K. Simmons. Michael Cera is hilarious as usual. Allison Janney is pretty good in this. Everyone gives a pretty good performance. It's a decent movie. You know, it's aged a little poorly, but I think it's really a time capsule, and it's kind of what it's meant to be. It's a time capsule. Time capsule. I don't fucking know how to say that word. It's a time thing to represent 2007. That's pretty much what it is. And then Ju-on, I've never seen. It's the original Grudge. I don't think I plan on watching it for a long time. Just for laughs, Stand Up Volume 1. I got this simply because Dave Chappelle does stand up in this apparently. So it's Dave Chappelle. It's Dave Chappelle. Why wouldn't I pick that up? Just Friends, Ryan Reynolds and Anna Faris are in this. This looks actually like a pretty fun movie. I would check it out eventually. Kangaroo Jack. It's Kangaroo Jack. Michael Shannon and Christopher Walken, they managed to drag in this. And funny enough, there's no images of them on this DVD. And I'm just reminded of a funny clip I saw where it's oh god damn it, it's a scene from this movie. Anthony Anderson and is with this waitress. He's asking where the bathroom is. She says, "Oh, it's out back by the Denny's." And then he says, "You guys have a Denny's here." And then the clip just stops, and the fucking guy watching it just laughs. It's fucking funny. If I can find it, I maybe might put it in a pinned comment. I'll just be like, surprise for those who didn't make it far into the video, because it's a really funny clip. It's really funny. Just the fucking reaction. I love it. The Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio, and Pat Monahan, yes, of Train is in this movie. Thankfully not. I've never seen The Karate Kid. That's really all I can say. There are so many iconic movies I've just never watched. And I want to eventually. I've never seen Star Wars. Kill Bill Volume 1 and Kill Bill Volume 2. I think I might like the first volume more than the second one, which is what a lot of people think. I like the second one, which might be a bit of an unpopular opinion. I like the second one, but I do think Volume 1 is better. I need to give him a rewatch, though, because I don't remember much from either film. Kill Shot, the movie Eminem based his MGK kill track on. Yeah, Mickey Rourke. Killer Elite, I got it because Robert De Niro and Jason Statham are in it, and I figured, hey, it's Robert De Niro and Jason Statham. This looks pretty fun. King Kong, the theatrical cut, which is 3 hours and 8 minutes. And the deluxe extended cut, which is 3 discs, which is a whopping 3 hours and 21 minutes. So there's 11 minutes of footage, or 12 minutes of footage added. But it comes with a shitload of special features. 6 hours, because the DVD, as far as I know, does not include any special features. Which I just realized, these discs might be mixed up. Wait, King Kong version France. Wait, did they just make this a 2-disc edition to put an English and a French version separate? Is that what they just did? Avait posté français? Yeah, I think they just made this a 2-disc so they could put an English and French version on separate discs. And then, yeah, this one, I'm assuming they have to split on 2 discs. I assume that's what they'd have to do, because there's no way you're fitting a near 3.5 hour long movie on 1 disc if I'm pretty sure Avatar has to be 2. So King Kong, never seen it. I've never seen it. Jack Black's in it. It's actually got a pretty good cast. Jack Black, Adrian Brody. Who else is in this? Colin Hanks. Alan Serkis, who I'm pretty sure is Gollum. I think that's who I'm thinking of. Naomi Watts is in this, so yeah. I wanted to check it out. I mean, it seems interesting. Jack Black, I'm a big fan of his, and I'm really interested to see what he does dramatically, so yeah. The King of Comedy, Robert De Niro and Jerry Lewis, the inspiration for Joker. The movie inspiration for Joker, which I think is really, really interesting. I want to check this out. We started it, me and my best friend. But the stream I was using, because I have it on Blu-ray, so I just downloaded a stream because I own the fucking Blu-ray. And 5 minutes in, it crashed, and I don't have a Blu-ray player on my computer. I have to get a new computer to install that, because I'm pretty sure there are computers that have Blu-ray readers, I'm pretty sure. Knock Knock, this is a really weird Eli Roth film. I forgot who made it for a second. Yeah, Keanu Reeves is seduced and raped by these two, I guess it's revealed that they're teenagers, I guess, these two 17-year-olds. And it's pretty much a legit torture porn. It's legit torture porn. I don't know. It seems like it's an interesting movie. It's Eli Roth, so that at the same time pushes me away from wanting to watch it, but also drags me in because it's Eli Roth, and I think he does that with everyone in his movies. So, Knock Knock. I'll have to check it out eventually, but I doubt I'll be able to do a review of it on here. Knockout. I just got it because Stone Cold's in it. It's a really bad movie. Kong: Return to the Jungle. I love that if you get the disc to stay straight and not be gay, you kind of get Kong bursting out of his cage box thingy. So, yeah. Kramer versus Kramer. Not Cosmo, unfortunately. It's Dustin Hoffman. Meryl Streep, I guess, is kind of in this, so it seems interesting. I got this at the same time as Jerry Maguire, so it's kind of cool. Those two were in the same stack together. Krampus. This is a really good movie. Michael Dougherty made this, the same guy who made Trick or Treat. I unfortunately don't own it. I really want to get Trick or Treat, though. Krampus is a really good movie. I bought this for, I think, $15 at Walmart, and it was well worth it. Incredible movie. I'm going to rewatch it. This is probably going to be one of my holiday staples for Christmas, probably. I was going to say with Trick or Treat, but no. Trick or Treat is probably for Thanksgiving. I'm pretty sure it's for Thanksgiving. There are people out there that are going to be thinking I'm serious. Kung Fu Panda and Kung Fu Panda 2, the Blu-ray DVD digital copy. I bought this recently. And, it was like $3. I was very happy to get it. And I've not watched it. So, yeah, I own the first two Kung Fu Pandas. I need to get the third and the animated series now. Well, the series, I should say. La Bamba in a printed out case. It is the legitimate disc. La Bamba. I've heard it's pretty decent. I like the band who plays for them. Not Los Lobos. Whoever they are. I like the band who plays for the actors in the movie. They're a pretty good band. Some of their songs I've actually downloaded. Ladder 49. Joaquin Phoenix is in this. That's the reason I picked it up. It's also got John Travolta pre-being autistic. Yeah. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to give any context to that clip. I'm going to have you guys asking for years, what the hell is that context? What the hell is that context of the clip? Is the context of that clip? Lady and the Tramp. This was $1. I bought this. I was actually going to buy, there were two other Disney movies I was going to buy. It was Little Mermaid and another one. Little Mermaid was not watermarked. It was water damaged and the discs were in bad condition. And I forget the other one, but it was in the same disc bad condition. I still wanted to. I regret honestly not picking them up, because even then, water damaged and the discs being scratched to all hell, I could have probably sold them for like $7. Oh shit! And this one's apparently marked as well. You guys can probably see it a little bit there. But Lady and the Tramp. I've never seen this. I don't know why a dog goes out with a tramp in this movie. I thought Disney made kid-friendly movies, so seeing an adult movie like a Lady. No, but seriously, I've never seen Lady and the Tramp. This will probably give me a good reason to now that I own it on DVD. Very, very happy that I was able to find the Platinum Edition. The only thing that sucks, it's not on the slip. That's the only thing that I don't like. Larry the Cable Guy Health Inspector, it's trash. I bought it because it's a meme. I probably could review it on the channel. I just gotta get the courage to watch it. It's got David Kosher and fucking Biff is in this, so yeah. Last run, Fred Savage. That's when you know it's not going to be that good. But Amy Adams is in this, so it might redeem it a little bit. I do like Amy Adams. I don't see her in as many movies as I would like to. She's pretty good. Law Abiding Citizen. This movie looks really interesting. It looks good. I've just not gotten the chance to check it out yet. Legend of the Bone Apple Dragon came with How to Train Your Dragon. However, How to Train Your Dragon was stolen by someone. So fuck no, I don't like that. That's what I said. Fuck no, I had to drag it out that long. Louis Black, Stark Raven Black, another stand-up special. I think I do actually have enough stand-up specials. I could probably make a little stand-up section now that I think about it. Liar Liar, pretty good Jim Carrey movie. I like it. It's one of the few comedies of his that is like really, really good. Jennifer Tilly's in this, and she is really funny. Carrie Eves is also in this for like 2 scenes, and they put him on the back of the DVD, so that's funny. Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch Has a Glitch. Thankfully, I didn't buy this for $24. This was, you guessed it, $1. Because I always get like 8 for 10. It was like $1.25, I'll say. But yeah, Lilo and Stitch 2. I remember watching this or seeing the trailer for it so much as a kid. And yeah, I saw this so much as a kid, and I wanted to pick it up again. So for $1, I couldn't resist, and it came with the slip. The Line, Ray Liotta. It's alright from what I've heard. Little Fuckers, the third in the Fuckers trilogy. I've heard rumors that they're trying to make a 4th one, and at that point, I'm just like, please God, no. Please. But yeah, little Fuckers. It's probably the worst of the 3. Little Nicky, it's Adam Sandler. I'm gonna love it. I love anything Adam Sandler's in for some reason. I love anything he's in. Little Women, I bought this solely because Winona Ryder's in this, and apparently Kirsten Dunst is also in this. And this is like 94, so this is like right when she was, I guess you could say legal. Like, this is right when she was turning 18 and starting to get into movies. Sigourney Weaver, Susan Sarandon's in this, so it seems interesting. I want to check out the remake. I'm just worried Emma Watson's gonna drag it down from where it could be really good. Live from Austin, Texas, Dwight Yoakam. That's a pretty good concert. I've heard a few from there. My recommendation for this video, 1,000 Miles by Dwight Yoakam. That's a goddamn good song. Anything by Dwight Yoakam, check it out. Live Free or Die Hard. This is the 4th Die Hard movie. I don't have with the other ones because it's not there alphabetically. If you have a problem with that, contact me. My business inquiries email is on my channel somewhere. I don't even know where the channel thing is anymore. Check it out. It's somewhere around the screen. Email me. Tell me you don't like that. I dare you. No, seriously, if you got a problem with it, that's not your top priority, clearly. Logan, this is a pretty good movie. I don't think it makes the top 100 this year, but it's pretty good. I like Logan. Longest Yard, this is the Adam Sandler again. I'm probably gonna love it. It's Adam Sandler. I like anything he's in pretty much. Chris Rock's in this. Nelly's in this. Burt Reynolds, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Great Khali, Goldberg, Terry Crews, Cheeseburger Phil, or I forget his name. There's another wrestler in this, I forget, but there's a lot of really good people in this movie, and The Great Khali, because he did fucking kill somebody. But then again, Stone Cold did beat his wife, so there's only so much of a moral high ground you can have on someone. The Lookout, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Jeff Daniels, and Isla Fisher, who is extremely cute, I will say that. I've wanted to check this out for a while. Matthew Good looks remarkably like Colin Farrell in, I think it's The Hitman's Bodyguard, I think. It's a movie I brought up previously in the list. But look out, I bought it because Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Jeff Daniels are in this. So yeah. Then next up to end it, we got Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, and The Two Towers. Do I have Return of the King? Find out in like 10 seconds when I come back with the next stack of DVDs. Because that's where this stack ends, because I didn't have enough space on my third shelf for the third movie. If I do have it, if I don't, if I sold it, or if I previously owned it, or if I do own it right now, you're going to find out in like 10 seconds, because that's the power of editing. I'll take you there right now. Just give me a second. Alright. Next shelf. Let's do it. Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. There you go. Oh, Return of the King, whatever the hell it was called. There you go. You guys got it. That's staying in. Lost in Translation, Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson. This is an incredible movie. I'm 99% sure it made the top 100. It's a pretty good movie. Love and Other Drugs, Jake Gyllenhaal, Anne Hathaway. I want to watch this. For some reason, I remember it being called Sex and Other Drugs, but It's called Love and Other Drugs. So it's like I said, Jake Gyllenhaal, Anne Hathaway. I want to check it out. Lucky Number 11, Morgan Freeman, Stanley Tucci, and Bruce Willis. I want to check this out. Another of the movies that my sister gave me when she gave me her collection. Lucy, Scarlett Johansson, and Morgan Freeman. It's kind of funny. Scarlett Johansson was in one movie, Morgan Freeman's in the other, and then they're in the same movie. Yeah, Lucy is really badass. I really like this movie. It's not amazing, but god damn it, it is really, really good. The back of the DVD. Yeah, this is a really good movie. I'll give a very, very brief plot synopsis. After her boyfriend is killed, a woman, Scarlett Johansson, I forget, what the hell is her character's name? Does it even say? No, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, this is a Luc Besson picture, by the way, so he made Leon the Professional. If you like that, you might like this. I saw this before Leon the Professional. They are two wildly different films. They are two wildly different films, actually, but you might like this if you liked, Le Femme Nikita or Leon the Professional. But it's about a woman who has to deliver this briefcase after her boyfriend gets killed. And in the briefcase that she has to deliver, there's a drug that allows you to, after a while, use 100% of your brain capacity. Because I believe humans only use, I think it's 10%. That might even be high, but it's something like 5 or 10% of their brain capacity or something like that. And she has to basically like find a way to stop it, and she ends up killing a bunch of people. It's a really, really badass movie. It's actually really, really good. Machete. This is Danny Trejo. Robert De Niro's in this. Steven Seagal, unfortunately, is in this. This looks like a pretty good movie. I just want to remind you guys, this is based off of Spy Kids. That's all I'm going to say about the movie. Next up, we actually have an upgrade here. Madagascar on Blu-ray. Unfortunately, because it's Blu-ray disc only. This was literally 6 cents. I bought this on eBay for 6 cents. Guy actually sent it to me. So big props to the eBay seller. Thank you for keeping your word on that. And Madagascar, Escape to Africa, Blu-ray and DVD. I've gotten rid of both DVDs. So yeah, unfortunately Madagascar I now only own on Blu-ray. But Madagascar I keep the DVD and upgrade on the Blu-ray. So I'm very, very happy with that. Made. This is Jon Favreau and Vince Vaughn. It looks interesting. I like Jon Favreau. He's good in some movies. Malcolm X, it's Spike Lee. I only picked it up because, you know, how often do you actually see Malcolm X on DVD? I thought, why not? Might be a decent trading asset eventually. Manhunter, I've never seen it. Maniac, this is a really, really good movie. I actually really want to rewatch it because I've seen it only once, and it is really, really good. The special effects in this are just like, wow. They're fucking great. Man Up, Simon Pegg, and Lake Bell. This is a pretty decent movie. It's kind of funny. Then The Marine, John Cena. The Marine 2, Ted DiBiase. The Marine 3, The Miz. The Marine 5, fucking half the WWE roster at that point. Yeah, the Marine movies. I don't have 4, 6, 7, or 8 yet, because they're probably up to 8 at this point. First one seems like it's decent. From 2 onwards, they just probably get really, really bad. The Matrix, Keanu Reeves, and then the 4-film Matrix of The Matrix, Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revolutions, and Animatrix, not excluding Matrix Unforgiven, or whatever the fuck generic title the 4th one has. I don't even remember at this point. But yeah, never seen any of the Matrix movies. And speaking of I've never seen Mean Girls, because it looks really, really dumb, and really, really bad. Yeah, it looks like the biggest star coming out of this was Amanda Seyfried, and I guess it's probably the only good thing to come out of this movie. Yeah. Meet the Fuckers and Meet the Parents. Technically it should be Meet the Parents, then Meet the Fuckers, but alphabetically, shut up. Robert De Niro's in this. I got Meet the Parents when my sister gave me her collection. I already had Meet the Fuckers. So yeah, there's that. This is not a... They're not amazing films, but I've heard they're decent. Meet the Robinsons, I love this movie. This is a really, really good movie. Spoiler, on the top 100 favorite movies list. Megamind and Megamind the Button of Doom. I saw Megamind as a kid. And unfortunately, it was not like the theater that got played the first 8 minutes of Saw 7 instead. Unfortunately, it probably would have been a better experience than watching Megamind. Memento, I've never seen it. It comes in this really cool, folder thingy, and now it's going to be a bitch to get back in, isn't it? Yep. It will be. So, yeah, because I've got to, once you start taking it out, you got to open the flap, put the flap back in, It's annoying. But yeah, Memento. I've never seen this edition, so I'm assuming it came with another slipcase that goes over this part. But Memento, never seen it. I want to though. Men in Black 2. I don't know the first or third. Don't ask me about the Chris Higgins one because I don't plan on getting it. The Men Who Stare at Goats. George Clooney. This was actually very, very disappointing. This looked like a Coen Brothers movie. But yeah, it was just very disappointing. I like George Clooney and Kevin Spacey, but it was just very, very disappointing. It was a very disappointing watch because it was not that good. Mary Madagascar, I got that in 2009, and I remember having stomach aches after watching that and eating Harvey's. Don't ask me why I remember that, but I do, and now you all know that. Michael Clayton, another movie my sister gave me. George Clooney, Tilda Swinton, looks interesting, and Tom Wilkinson, who I feel like I remember that name, Tom Wilkinson. Why do I feel like I remember that name, but I'm not? Or whatever. Maybe it says on the back. No, it does not. But Michael Clayton, $1 Million Baby, Miracle, all kind of critically acclaimed films. Miracle, I've never seen. I'm a hockey fan. Yes, sue me. I've not seen Miracle. I've seen Slapshot and Goon, though, now. Mom and Dad, this is really fucking dumb. But it's fun. It's fun dumbness. Money Talks. Moneyball, really damn good movie. Moneyball is really, really good. Brad Pitt, Jonah Hill, Philip Seymour Hoffman. And pretty damn good movies. A pretty damn good movie. It's not a multi-series movie, unfortunately. Monster House and Monsters vs. Aliens. Monster House is really, really good. I think Monster House is actually really, really funny. Monsters vs. Aliens I haven't seen since I was a little kid, so I'm going to have to rewatch that and see what I think of it. Because I remember having a toy of, I forget which monster I had, but there was a monster I had that I had a toy of as a kid. Moonlight Mile, Jake Gyllenhaal, I want to check this out. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, it's Brad Pitt. Mr. Bean's Holiday, pretty funny. Mr. Brooks, I have not seen it, and I kind of plan to because Dane Cook is in this, and I think that is hilarious that they tried to get Dane Cook in a thriller. Mr. Deeds, Adam Sandler, Winona Ryder. I'm going to really love it. It's a fun movie. It's not amazing, but, it's enjoyable. It's quirky. It's fun. Mrs. Doubtfire. It's Robin Williams. I'm going to like it. The Muppets. We tried watching this one night, me and my best friend, but we just couldn't because the site that I used to stream movies totally 100% legally didn't have this movie, surprisingly. It had very obscure movies. It had Happiness, which, if you guys know that movie, you guys will know how. But they don't have The Muppets from 2011, which was extremely popular at the time when it came out. So, I don't know. It's Jason Segel, which I fucking hate Jason Segel, so I'm probably not going to like it, but we'll see. Murder in the First. Christian Slater's in this, and Kevin Bacon. So I really want to check it out, especially for Christian Slater, because I feel like he might be really good in this. I've actually heard his performances. Actually, I remember seeing a list, and that's why I was reminded I have that movie, because apparently Christian Slater, that's like one of his best performances. Murder on the Orient Express. I've not heard much about this movie. It's Johnny Depp, Penelope Cruz, Willem Dafoe, who I love. Willem Dafoe, he's incredible. Daisy Ridler's in this, Michelle Pfeiffer. There's a really damn good cast in this, so I want to check it out. My Cousin Vinny, I've heard it's really funny. I want to check it out. My Girl 2. The first one's pretty good. The second one, the first one from what I remember is pretty good. And the second one, I actually don't remember much of. Yeah, I don't remember much of the second My Girl. Oh my god, I just noticed. I don't know if you guys can see. My Girl 1, the back uses fucking Comic Sans as the font for this movie. It is the best movie ever. My Old Lady, I've never heard of this movie, and I kind of want to check it out. The Naked Gun, Naked Mile, Naked Gun, and Naked Gun 2.5. So that's kind of cool. They incorporated half the script of the third into that. Thank you, James Rolfe, for that joke. You don't mind stealing others, so I'm going to steal yours. Fuck you, Screenwave. I don't own Naked Gun 33 1/3 yet, unfortunately. I want to. I want to own it. The second one was like $2. The first was $1, so yeah. And that is it for that stack of DV-Dizzles. I will come back to you as soon as I can with the next stack. I'm going to try and pump out the rest of this in this day so I can focus on the rest of 25 Days of Harry. Let's see if I can do it or not. Alright, so we're here. Next shelf. We're just going to get right underway. We've got Napoleon Dynamite on Blu-ray. This is a pretty funny movie. I finally watched it this year. It's pretty funny. I like it, actually. It's a pretty good movie. I think Napoleon Dynamite's a little underrated now. It gets really overhyped by some people, but I think it's a little underrated by others. Nasty Baby, Kristen Wiig's in this, so I figured, you know what, why not try it out, you know? National Lampoon's Animal House, TV the Movie, Vacation, and Van Wilder. I've not seen Animal House yet. TV the Movie I got because there's a bunch of jackass guys in it. National Lampoon's Vacation I watched this year. Definitely not as good as Christmas Vacation. Definitely not. And Van Wilder I haven't seen, but it's got Ryan Reynolds, so I kind of do want to watch it. Natural Born Killers. This is a really good movie. Woody Harrelson, Juliette Lewis, Robert Downey Jr., Tommy Lee Jones. This is a really damn good movie. I actually might try and rewatch it soon because it's, holy shit, it's actually really good. Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, Michael Cera, Kat Dennings. I want to watch this because Kat Dennings, you know. The Night Before, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Seth Rogen, and Anthony Mackie. This is a really funny movie. This has become a staple for me and my best friend to watch during Christmas. It's just a really funny, goofy Christmas movie that is kind of a feel-good movie, you know? It's pretty good. Nightcrawler, Jake Gyllenhaal. I've seen this once. It's really good. I gotta rewatch it, though. The Night Listener, Robin Williams, and Toni Collette. This seems really interesting. I didn't know they did a movie together, so I definitely want to check it out soon. No Country for Old Men, Javier Bardem. I'm pretty sure got robbed of the Oscar for Best Actor. Because holy shit, he deserved that. His performance in this movie is just, watch it just for that performance. Like, it's a great movie altogether, but especially watch it for Javier Bardem's performance. And I apologize if I butchered his name. No Holds Barred. It's a WWE movie. I got this in like 2012 and I really liked wrestling, so this is the only reason I own it. North by Northwest. I might check it out eventually. It's an Alfred Hitchcock film. The Notebook with Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Gosling. It seems interesting-ish. I mean, it's probably a movie if I ever have a girlfriend to just watch with her, you know? No, seriously, Notebook, I think the only thing I'd like about it is Ryan Gosling, because he actually can be a good actor when he wants to be. Notorious, the Notorious B.I.G. Biopic, I almost said documentary, which I believe he's actually played by his son, I think? Or am I just stupid? I'm dumb, because I know Biggie's mom did commentary on this, so I forget if it was his son, or if it was, like, his, like, cousin. Like, I feel like someone involved with the Notorious B.I.G. played the Notorious B.I.G., played Biggie Smalls in that. The Number 23 with Jim Carrey. This is a really goofy movie from what I've seen. Unfortunately, it's not a goofy movie. But yeah, $5 for this. I figured, you know what, screw it, let me pick it up. And I've still never seen it. I want to, though, because this sounds fucking hilarious. This movie looks hilarious. Oh Brother Art Thou. It's a pretty good movie. George Clooney, John Turturro, and Tim Blake Nelson. Great in this movie. John Turturro is amazing in any film he's in. He steals the show in this, in my opinion. He's incredible. And, yeah, Delmore's a frog. Observe and Report. Is it Delmore? Yeah, Delmore's a frog, yeah. But yeah, fucking Observe and Report. This is a fun movie. Not amazing. But, yeah, Seth Rogen's pretty good in this. I actually like Seth Rogen in this. Michael Pena is not terrible. He's not amazing, though. The Asian twins are actually pretty funny in this. Anna Faris is good, and Ray Liotta is really damn good in this movie. Ocean's 11 I've actually seen, pretty good. Ocean's 12 and 13 I've not seen, though. The Ocean's trilogy, I've heard 13 is really bad. 12 is borderline good. But I am glad I have seen at least 11, because it actually is pretty solid. I do like the first one so far. Octopussy, another James Bond. Never seen it. Probably never will. Office Space, I really want to watch this movie. Stephen Root's in it and Ron Livingston. I actually got this with Napoleon Dynamite and another movie you guys are gonna see later on in the collection. Old school. It's Will Ferrell and Vince Vaughn. I don't know why I picked this up actually. And then the 2006 Omen movie. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite movies of all time, if not my favorite movie of all time, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This is just a mwah, 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 perfect movie. Nearly perfect movie, I should say. There's two things about this movie that I do not like, and I'll talk about that more in the top 100 movies list of all time, because this movie's going to be there. But I'll talk about it in that video. But yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's a pretty goddamn good movie. Once Upon a Time in the West, I've not seen this one, but it's got Charles Bronson and Henry Fonda, so that's going to be an interesting watch eventually. 1 Hour Photo, a really goddamn good movie. Robin Williams is perfect in this. He is at his best, in my opinion, in this movie. 2002 was the year for Robin Williams. His Broadway special, which is hilarious, 1 Hour Photo, and Insomnia, like, that's a really underrated year for Robin Williams, in my opinion. He was great in, like, everything he did that year. Open Season. It's Open Season. Open Windows with Elijah Wood and Sasha Grey. This looks like a really, really bad movie. From what I understand of the plot, Elijah Wood is a massive fan of Sasha Grey's character, who's an actress, and Elijah Wood, like, wins this contest to meet her, but she backs out, and then, like, someone gives Elijah Wood, like, access to, like, stalk her through her computer. And it's like she's also getting stalked or like harassed or something. It's like it looks like an interesting movie. The only issue is I watched the first 2 minutes of it and I was like, oh god, this is boring. It literally could not entice me in the first 2 minutes. But I mean, hey, I think if I give it another chance, I honestly think I might like it. Not like it, but I think it might be like interesting. It might be an interesting watch, for sure. Just to see if Sasha Grey can actually act. Because Elijah Wood's going to give it his all. He seems to give it his all in anything he's in. Orange County. This is Jack Black and Colin Hanks. I've not seen this movie. I have not seen this movie yet. And but I want to. I got this for, again, $1.25. I want to check it out eventually. The Others. Nicole Kidman. By the way, guys, I'm thinking at this point, if the video is longer than, like, 2 hours, I might just split it into 2 parts. I might do half on one day, half the next day. I don't want to, but I very well might, honestly. The Others with Nicole Kidman. Yeah, Nicole Kidman. The Others. That's actually not too bad of a movie. Our Brand is Crisis. This is $7. I've not opened it, never watched it. The Outsiders. This is actually a really good cast. Ralph Macchio, Matt Dillon, Rob Lowe, back when he was actually good. Emilio Estevez, Tom Cruise, C. Thomas Howell, Patrick Swayze. This is a really, really good cast. And I've not seen The Outsiders yet. I read part of the book. I think I read the first, like, 3 or 4 chapters in school. And then I just never watched the movie or read the rest of it. Over Her Dead Body, Jason Biggs is in this, and Paul Rudd is, so I probably am going to like it. Lake Bell as well. I like 3 of the 4 main cast members in this. Over the Hedge. This is a really goofy kids movie. I remember watching as a kid and I love it. P2, a jump scare fest that's really god-awful, I'm pretty sure. Panic Room, really, really good movie. Jodie Foster, Jared Leto, Dwight Yoakam, a really young Kristen Stewart, 6 years before she did Twilight. Or 5 or 6 years, because that was 2002. I'm pretty sure Twilight was 2008, so yeah. 6 years before she did Twilight. Paper Towns, I got this solely because Cara Delevingne's in it, and then... Spoiler, for those who don't want to hear it, mute your audio. I'll do this when you can come back. But a spoiler, she's in it for like 6 minutes. She's in it for the first like 5 minutes of the movie. I know, she's in it for like 10 minutes. She's in it for the first like 7 minutes. And then she's in it for the last like 3. So, yeah. This has an interesting plot. It's a movie made by, based off a book by John Green. Here's the thing about John Green, is he seems to make really good concepts for movies and books, and they're always extremely cliched, you know? The thing I like about this movie for Paper Towns is that you know, in the end, and I'm going to spoil the ending. Again, mute your audio, I'll do this when you can hear. The thing about the ending I like a lot, actually, is that Margot, Cara Delevingne's character, doesn't go back to the town where Nate Wolf's character is. She stays where she is. He lets go. I do like that, actually. That is a really good detail. and it's realistic. That's the only realistic thing about the movie. It's a weird movie. It's a weird buddy type of film. It's weird. It tries to be a comedy and a drama as well. I think I might need to do a review of this with how much I'm talking about Paper Towns. But it's an interesting movie. Like I said, it has an interesting concept. Nate Wolff has been in love with Cara Delevingne's character. I like how I just refer to him as Nate Wolff, not even his character. I think he plays Alex. Isn't his character's name Alex? No, Quentin. I was thinking of his brother, Alex Wolff. But Quentin Tarantino here is is in love with Cara Delevingne's character since they were kids. She invites him out for a prank-filled night, and then next morning she disappeared. She's gone. Nate Wolff starts finding what he believes to be clues, and eventually is able to track her down. That sounds way more stalkerish than it is in the movie. Believe me, it's actually kind of interesting. It's actually interesting of a movie. That's the thing. If this were a psychological thriller, like if the first 30 minutes when Cara Delevingne's in the movie was like a comedy and like whatever, and then as soon as she's gone and he starts finding clues or whatever, it turns into a thriller. This movie would be 10 times better. John Green makes very play it safe type of books and inspired by movies. It seems. I wish someone would take Paper Towns and make it into a drama or like some type of horror movie. I would like that. But Paper Towns, it's interesting. Like I said, it has a good concept. I bought it for Cara Delevingne and was heavily disappointed when she wasn't in it for majority of the movie. Paranormal Activity 3, the only one I own now, I think, because I think the collection with all 6 of them was the one that was stolen. So, rip. But, yeah, oh god, produced by Jason Blum. Oh god. But, yeah, Paranormal Activity 3. It's a Paranormal Activity movie. Parental Guidance. Billy Crystal's in this. Bette Midler. Marissa Tomei. I like 3/4 of the main cast of this. What can I say? Paul. Seth Rogen. Simon Pegg. Nick Frost. Jason Bateman. Kristen Wiig. And Sigourney Weaver. I like 5/6 of the main cast of this. What can I say? It baits you. This movie baits you into thinking it's the third Edgar Wright Cornetto trilogy film, because The World's End is an alien movie. It's a science fiction movie about aliens. Paul is a fucking alien, and Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. This movie makes you think that Al is the third Edgar Wright movie. That this is the third Edgar Wright Cornetto trilogy film, and it's not. It's a really bad, from what I remember, a really bad movie. Bill Hader's also apparently in, and Jane Lynch. Holy shit, I gotta rewatch this. This is a really damn good cast. John Carroll Lynch, the Zodiac Killer's in this. I like how I just refer to him as the Zodiac Killer at this point. He's not the guy who plays the Zodiac Killer. He is. John Carroll Lynch is the Zodiac Killer. Shout out John Carroll Lynch if ever you're somehow watching this. You're fucking awesome. I want to cast you in a movie if ever I make one. But yeah, Paul... It's a whatever movie. Biggest complaint to me is that it's in a fucking Blockbuster Blu-ray case. They couldn't even get the decency to get legitimate Blu-ray cases. Paul Blart Mall Cop. What the hell do I have to say about that movie? It is garbage. Paycheck. Ben Affleck, Aaron Eckhart, and Uma Thurman. I like 3/3 of the cast. What can I say? I haven't seen the movie. Nothing else. Pay It Forward. Kevin Spacey and Haley Joel Osment. I like 2/3 of the main cast. This is the I like the cast section. I guarantee it. The Peanuts movie... I actually like 2/3 of this movie. Here's the thing. It's Peanuts. I like the Peanuts. This movie has so much wasted potential because it just reuses a lot of material from the older Peanuts specials and just kind of reanimates them in 2015. It's the way whatever the hell his name is. The Noah kid from the Stranger Things. The one who's best friends with like Millie Bobby Brown. You guys know who I'm talking about if you guys have seen Stranger Things. But he plays Charlie Brown in this. Like I said, it just reuses a lot of old material and just updates it with music. It doesn't, like, update people using phones or anything. So, like, it's good. I like it. It's a fun kids movie. But I just wish they would have done something different with Peanuts in this one. Instead of just calling it the Peanuts movie, making it an hour and a half, and just reusing, like, 3 or 4 plot lines from older Peanuts things, you know? Like, I just wish they would have done something different with it. The People vs. Larry Flynn. This is a really good movie. I rewatched this maybe 2 weeks ago. Edward Norton's great in this. Woody Harrelson is really, really good in this. I overall really like this film. I like 2/3 of the main cast. What can I say? People vs. Larry Flynn. It's a great movie. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. It's actually on Canadian Netflix. At least I hope it still is. But actually, I think it just got recently added. So yeah. Canadian Netflix, check it out. If you're American Netflix, I don't know if it's on there. If it isn't, I feel bad for you. Seek out a totally legitimate legal copy of this movie. And lastly for this, The Perfect Score, aka Scarlett Johansson alone with me. The movie, The Perfect Score. No, but seriously, The Perfect Score, I literally only got this because Scarlett Johansson's in this, and I was like, she was in a really bad teen comedy movie about getting the perfect SAT score. Why not? And then I've never watched it since. I will watch it eventually. I hope. We're going to get on to the next one. If you're watching this, this might be the second part. I don't even know at this point. I might have filled all 25 days of Harry if I've talked long enough about certain movies. Hell, me talking about Al and fucking Paper Towns for 30 minutes is probably going to get this video over 2 hours alone. So yeah, if you're watching the second part, I don't even know when I'd split the second part. Maybe by shelf. I don't even know. But thank you. If you're watching at this point, I'll probably cut in some outro and some intro at this point. So yeah, I'll be back to the next shelf. Alright, we got the next shelf here. We're just going to get right into it. Like, you know the drill by now if you watch the first part. Or if you've seen most of this video, because I still don't know if I'm splitting it into 2 parts or not, but I probably will. Perfect Stranger, Bruce Willis. I wanted to check this out. Another one my sister gave me. It seems funny to imagine Bruce Willis as a villain. The Phoenix Experiment Incident, literally $2. I had to pick it up. I've never seen DVDs this cheap that were brand new. So yeah, The Pickup Artist, Molly Ringwald, and Robert Downey Jr. It was $1. Literally, this one was one of the ones that was $1. Dennis Hopper and Harvey Keitel are also in this. I figured why not? Why not check it out? The 2006 Pink Panther and the Pink Panther Strikes Again. Yeah, the remake and one of the originals. Jean Reno is actually in the remake. He's probably going to be the funniest part of that because I love Jean Reno. He's actually really great. The Pirates Band of Misfits for $5, a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy. I couldn't pass that up. It's a good movie. It's fun. It's not like something amazing or anything, but it's fun. It's enjoyable. If you want a movie to show your kids, that's not going to be like too risky. Maybe a little scary at one or 2 points. If you want to cuddle with your kid and teach them a lesson. Don't know about what, but teach them a lesson. Show them this movie. It's overall, it's good. It's fun. It's like Wallace and Gromit. It's a little scary, but your kid will be able to get through it, I'm pretty sure. Unless your kid's a bitch. Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, and Dead Man's Chest. I've seen the first one. It was okay. Second one wasn't anything great. Well, I don't know why I'm saying second one wasn't anything great. I've not seen the second one. Planet of the Apes. This is a Mark Wahlberg. I forget who else is in this because the back of the DVD is plastered with credits. But this is a Tim Burton movie. Yeah, it was like $1.25 at the pawn shop. Yeah, I figured why not. I've never seen Pirate of the Apes. I've never seen Pirate of the Apes. Why not? Polar Express. This is a fun little family Christmas movie. Check it out. Show it to your kids around this time of year. If you can find a DVD copy of it for $1 like I did, go for it. Precious Cargo, Bruce Willis, and Mark-Paul Gosselaar. I don't know who the hell that is, but yeah, no one else that's notable is in this cast, so they relied on Bruce Willis' star power, and it's failed. Predator, this is the 2-disc deluxe edition, I guess you could say. I really like this copy. Yeah, I don't know if that means that's copy number 15 or what, but yeah, Predator. Really like Predator. Or I think I'd really like Predator. I'm skipping over myself so much, Jesus. Pride, I'm pretty sure Bill Nye is in this one. Yeah, Bill Nye is, yeah, Bill Nye. Pride, I picked this up because Bill Nye is in this. I really like Bill Nye. Primal Fear, Edward Norton's very first movie with Richard Gere. Very first movie that also has Richard Gere, I should say. Really great movie. Really enjoy it. Edward Norton is incredible in that. The Prince and Me, Julia Stiles. Is there anyone else of note in this? No, there's not. But yeah, another one my sister gave to me. Princess Diaries 2 Royal Engagement. I own this because I bought it at a yard sale. It was like $2, so I figured why not. The Prodigies. It's a French movie, so I have no intention on seeing it because I thought that it had English subtitles. Actually, no, it does. I thought there was an English dub, I should say. Also, those character models, I don't know if you guys can see. look fucking horrendous. There you go. Look horrendous. So, yeah. The producers, Matthew Broderick, Uma Thurman. Yeah, apparently Will Ferrell's also in this. Yeah, this seems interesting. I feel like I might enjoy it. It seems like one of those movies that kind of flies under the radar and then eventually gains some type of cult following. Prom Night is the remake. Not great at all. Pulp Fiction, one of the best Tarantino's, no doubt. Really great movie. I gotta rewatch it sometime. Pumpkin, this is Christina Ricci and no one else of note. No disc. One of the ones my sister gave me, and yeah, Pumpkin. I have no clue what it's about, but Punch Drunk Love. I was so happy to finally find this. This was $10 on eBay. It is the 2-disc deluxe DVD edition that comes with the slip. I was really happy about that, but Adam Sandler looks much more thicker than he is if I hadn't stretched out the screen. I actually probably shouldn't have, because I think the black bars on the side would have been a little cool. But yeah, Punch Drunk Love. Love this movie. It is absolutely in the top 100 favorite movies of all time. I think in the top 20, no doubt. Adam Sandler, Emily Watson, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Louis Gussman. This is a beautiful movie. Now that I think about it, not ignoring... Actually, no, yeah, probably not Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. This is probably the best romantic film I've ever seen. It's the best romantic comedy, because it's not really too much of a comedy. It's more of a character study, really. It's more of a character study now when you think about it. It's a really fucking good movie. The Pursuit of Happiness. I gotta watch this, because Will Smith is actually not too bad in that, from what I remember. The Quiet, Eliza Cuthbert, and someone else is in this, I'm pretty sure, right? No, but yeah, it seems like an interesting film. The Rage Carry 2, I bought that with Indecent Proposal. Indecent Proposal, don't ask why. Raging Bull. Raising Arizona, want to check that one out, Nicolas Cage. And Rain Man, about a retarded Dustin Hoffman and an equally retarded Tom Cruise. Actually, the joke would work better if I said a retarded person and Dustin Hoffman. But, yeah, fuck, the joke passed already. It's starring a retarded Dustin Hoffman and Scientologist Tom Cruise, so they're pretty much one and the same. Raise Your Voice. I just gave you guys 3 different jokes. I hope you guys laughed at least one of them. Kat Dennings is in this, and I was really happy to own it now. My other sister gave me this one, actually, I'm pretty sure. Ratatouille, really, really good Disney Pixar film, actually. I keep forgetting it's by Pixar, but it's pretty good. Ready to Rumble. I got this when I was a wrestling fan. I figured it was so cool seeing Goldberg, DDP, Paige, Sting, other Jeff Jarrett, some other wrestlers in this, and it's just not great. Reality Bites, I bought it because Ben Stiller, I'm an owner writer in it. Ethan Hawke is not too bad. Steve Zahn's also in that. Rear Window, Red Eye, Reign Over Me. It's Adam Sandler, so I'm going to love it. Unfortunately, it's a more dramatic role, so I'm going to be very sad during it, I'm sure. Reservoir Dogs DVD and Blu-ray. I really, really like Reservoir Dogs. Maybe my favorite Tarantino. Aside from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, probably my favorite Tarantino. I think so. I think it might be. The Revenant, still sealed. I got this off of Amazon. The Ring, and The Ring 2, still sealed. I was very, very surprised to find that still sealed for like $1. These were combined, I believe, $3. I don't have Ringu, the original, or its line of sequels. I think there's like 6 sequels to that one. Rings, or unfortunately, I wish I had it, but Rings, like the Rings that came with Ring 2, because there was a Walmart exclusive that came with it. Oh, never mind. Rings is the special feature, is the short film on here. That's actually pretty cool. But yeah, The Ring and The Ring 2, I've never seen them. I want to, though. They look interesting. Robocop, really cool lenticular cover. I think that's really cool. And then it's just the original. And then Robocop 2. So, yeah, that's one thing I don't like, is that these are both just the standard MGM versions, except the first one unfortunately doesn't have the MGM movie thing. So RoboCop and RoboCop 2, I don't own the third one yet, and I don't own the god-awful remake. So yeah, I gotta watch RoboCop eventually. I want to see some dudes get their dicks blown off. Robin Williams live on Broadway. This is the funniest stand-up special I've ever seen, I ever will see. Robin Williams is just Robin Williams. He is fucking hilarious in this. There's not a second goes by, it seems, without there being some type of joke Robin Williams has great improv. There's a few moments where he improvs. Just every joke lands. It seems like almost every joke lands. There's like one or two that don't. This is almost a 2 hour stand up special, and Jesus Christ, it nails everything. There's a hidden Easter egg of all the times Robin Williams swears in this, which is really funny. There's a noises thing of all the random noises he makes. There's a backstage before the broadcast, which is really cool to see what Robin Williams is thinking as the show's about to go live. The only thing I wish is that you could play the backstage behind this before the broadcast, because it cuts like right where the show goes live. So it'd be perfect if like, oh, play with special, so you could see the before the broadcast into the special. I think that would be really cool. And then there's an interview with the director and Robin Williams. It's really funny as well. Like, holy shit, Robin Williams would not stop telling jokes at this time. It seemed. Robin Williams, this is the best the best special stand-up special I'm ever gonna see. It is beautiful. It is incredible. I love every minute of it. If this were a movie, this would be in my top 5. That would be in top 5, no doubt. Rocky 2, Rocky Horror Picture Show. I've not seen either. I've seen the original Rocky, but yeah. Role Models. I actually saw it about a month or two ago. It's actually not that bad. It's actually kind of fun. I enjoy this movie. It's got McLovin in it, Sean William Scott, Paul Rudd, Jane Lynch. It's a really funny movie. My only complaint is, you guys could probably guess, Elizabeth Banks. Rounders, Matt Damon, Edward Norton. Why wouldn't I buy it? Rubber. I love that. It's got the bird and then bird getting run over by the tire. This movie is about a killer tire. How much better can you get than that? Rubber it's fun. This just looks like a really dumb, fun movie. And you know what? I want to watch it. Cool Duder recommended it in like 2011 when this movie came out, and I finally want to watch Rubber. Who knows? It's been 10 years since the movie has come out, so maybe. Then we got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Very fitting for this time of year. So yeah, that is going to do it for this stack of DVDs. I will come back with another one probably on another day because it's starting to get a little late. But yeah, we got 3 stacks, technically 4 stacks, but we got 3 shelves left. So I'll come back with a new stack of DVDs as soon as I can. All right, so we have the next stack of DVDs. We're just going to get into it. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yes, I have 2 versions of this as well. This is the 50th anniversary edition. I do not remember seeing Rudolph recently at all. Run, Fat Boy, Run, Simon Pegg movie. Yeah, it's Simon Pegg. That's the only reason I own it. The Rundown, Dwayne Johnson and Sean William Scott. This is a pretty decent movie from what I've heard. It's a fun action comedy. Running Scared, more like Driving Scared. Running with Scissors is one of the movies that is in the 10 movie pack I mentioned earlier. It's got Annette Bening from American Beauty in it and a couple other actors in it. I don't know why I said actresses. There's no such thing as an actress. Tons of other actors in that. The Rush Hour trilogy, apparently they're making a 4th, so goody. Russell Madness. I don't even know why I bought this. I will be 100% honest. I genuinely do not know why I own Russell Madness. It's an Air Bud movie. That tells you how good it is. RV, Robin Williams, one of the movies my sister gave me. San Andreas, which it's The Rock, so yeah, not much about that. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. This is really weird. It comes with a free bonus Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cartoon and bonus Christmas features like Christmas music and cartoons and commercials. And it lists just about everything you get on here. Over 3 hours of holiday magic. The actual special is about 1 hour 20 minutes, and then you get Star of Bethlehem, a Gilbert Toys product reel, Somewhere in Dreamland, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, not the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer I just showed you, it's a bootleg Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Hector's Hectic Life, Shanty Where Santa Claus Lives, Toys Will Be Toys, Ray Bogdan Tap Dancing, The Candlemaker, and Christmas Visitor, and you get vintage toy commercials. So yeah, this is a DVD I bought. It was about $1.25. I was very, very happy to see that the pawn shop I was at actually had a copy of Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, because I've heard so much about that. Santa Claus 2 and Santa Claus 3. I don't have the first one yet. I have not seen a minute of the second one or the first one, I'm pretty sure. But the third one I remember was it was pretty bad. The Savages, Philip Seymour Hoffman and Laura Linney. Very interested in watching this. Of course, Philip Seymour Hoffman and Laura Linney, who is in Ozark, which is a pretty damn good show. Then next up, you guys can probably tell by what I'm pulling down, we've got Saw, Saw 2, Saw 4, Saw 4 Uncut. I like that the only difference I can tell is the theatrical version is in French, in English and French, and the English version is not. Or the uncut version, sorry, is exclusively uncut. Funny enough, I was going to sell the theatrical version, and I was like, wait, no, let me keep them both, because I don't think they have either version. Yeah, like the theatrical version is 92 minutes, and the uncut version is 95, so it's not like there's a matter of seconds of difference. It's 3 minutes, which is kind of cool. And then Saw 5. The Saw movies, they have an interesting history. I've only seen Spiral. I've seen bits and pieces of the 7th and the 6th, and I've heard really good things about the first one. We've got Scarface on DVD. This is the collector's edition that came with like no bonus features. And then the Blu-ray. I believe I watched the DVD when I watched Scarface. The Blu-ray has a shitload of special features. Apparently you get Scarface the TV version, which I've heard conflicting reports. I've heard it's like a 2-minute version of the movie, and it's like a really funny parody. But I've also heard that it's like legit the TV version with all the swearing and whatnot cut out. I feel like it's probably the first option, because I feel like I've heard that a little more. And it also comes with the making of Scarface, the video game, which I thought is really cool, because I know Jackass 2.5 came with the making of Jackass the game, and that was real. I used to watch that all the time. So, Scarface, it's a pretty good movie. Scary Movie, actually a really funny parody movie. Scary Movie 2, haven't watched in years. Scary Movie 3, haven't watched in years. Scary Movie 4, I've watched it recently. It's not great. It's really not good. And then Scary Movie 5, I've never seen. I only bought it because I had the third one. And Scary Movie, there was one guy selling every Scary Movie, including the third. I probably should have got the third as well. But he was selling 1, 2, 4, and 5. They were $1 each. I got it as part of a giant-ass lot for Christmas. And yeah, I now own every Scary Movie. Actually, technically, I don't, because I don't have Stan Helsing. And I'm not going to explain how it's a scary movie. Those who know. If not, just look it up on IMDb. Schindler's List, this was $1. I've gotten extremely lucky finding big lots of DVDs for like $1 each, you know. So yeah, Schindler's List. I've got no intention of watching it in the near future. The Scrat Pack came with Ice Age 3. I don't remember where Ice Age 3 is. Scream and Scream 2, I've finally seen all 4 Scream movies up to this point. The 5th one comes out in February, I believe, as well. Scream 1 is really damn good. I love the first Scream movie. It is great. It kind of accurately makes fun of the horror movie genre at that point. It's by the master of horror, Wes Craven. There we go. And it's a great movie. And then Scream 2, it's good. It's not amazing. The opening like 5 minutes or 8 minutes with Jada Pinkett Smith and the black guy are really bad, but once you get past that, it's really good. Actually, it's actually a really good movie. Not as good as the first. The third is really bad, and the fourth is somehow the worst. And I'm hoping Scream 5 can bring it to back to at least being good. Screwed, I bought this because Dave Chappelle was in it, and now I bought it, and now I own it because Norm Macdonald, Dave Chappelle, and Danny DeVito were in it. Norm Macdonald is really goddamn funny. Rest in peace. It's not a great movie, but it's just fun. It's just fun to watch. It's pretty good. It's good fun. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. This was $3. It's Ben Stiller. I've heard a lot of good things about this movie, and I want to check it out, but I just haven't gotten the chance to yet. Secrets of the Furious 5 came with Kung Fu Panda. Kane's See No Evil. It's okay. I remember I remember the story that Vince McMahon in this movie wanted to give Kane a 2-foot dick. I'm very sad that didn't happen because I would have loved to see how they did that and how much memeage it got in current day. It would have gotten memed, no doubt. Seeking a Friend for the End of the World. This actually seems like a really good movie. My best friends told me it's pretty good, and I think we're gonna have to watch it sometime. Semi-Pro. This is Semi-Pro. This is a screening copy. The only screening copy of a movie that I actually own. It's actually really cool. I haven't put it in yet. God damn, someone's gonna. Fuck. I haven't watched this yet. But I think that's actually pretty cool that I got a screening copy. And it was at a yard sale. It wasn't like I had to buy it and it was like $100. Like, no, it was at a yard sale. It was like $1. Seven, this is an amazing film. Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman. This is an incredible, amazing film. If you guys haven't seen it yet, please check it out. Everyone that's involved in this does incredible. You know, everyone, even Gwyneth Paltrow, who I cannot stand, is actually really good in this movie. 7 Pounds, Will Ferrell, I wish. Will Smith and Woody Harrelson. Someone else I think I like is in this. Yeah, Rosario Dawson's in this. Seems interesting. I'd check it out for Woody Harrelson. Shadow Boxer, I don't know how we got that. The Shaggy Dog, don't ask. Shark Tale. It's Shark Tale. Shaun of the Dead, probably the best zombie movie I've seen up to this point. The best zombie comedy, one of the best comedies I've ever seen. I love Shaun of the Dead. I actually watched it like a week before filming. Shawshank Redemption. This was $2, and for allegedly one of the greatest movies of all time, I kind of had to pick it up. I didn't even realize Clancy Brown's in this, so I kind of want to watch it now. The Shining, I've never seen it, and The Good Shining. I can't even say it with a straight face. Stephen King's very shit Shining. It's ironic when someone who has nothing to do with the story and nothing to do with the original book in Stanley Kubrick makes, I've never seen it, but apparently a masterpiece of a film, and then you remake that, your own story, and it's garbage. This thing, you guys probably won't be able to see, but on the back, yeah, you guys can't see, 273 minutes. This is a 3-part miniseries that was $3. Genuinely, I will be 100% honest. I don't get why Stephen King makes movies. He's really bad at it. Maximum Overdrive, The Shining remake. He's just really bad at making movies. Shoot 'Em Up, Paul Giamatti and Clive Owen. This seems funny. I want to check it out. Shooter, Mark Wahlberg. That's an interesting film. I used to love it as a kid, apparently. Shorts. I used to love it as a kid. I haven't watched it. I watched it like 2 years ago. Fuck, there's another one with Leslie Mann in it. John Cryer from 2.5 Men's in this. William H. Macy. By the way, the fonts, I don't know if you guys can tell. Yeah, you guys can't really see it that well. But the text for the credits is so stretched up. It is so hard to read who's in this movie. Like, I have to, like, squint my eyes to be able to see. But Kat Dennings is also in this. So that's probably worth the price of admission alone. William H. Macy makes it worth it. William H. Macy is so goofy in that movie. He's perfect. And then I'm very unfortunately going to have to cut this into 2. But we got Shrek. Not like the DVD, but Shrek and Shrek 2. Very unpopular opinion. Shrek is a really bad movie, and Shrek 2 is really bad. Yeah. The Shrek movies are not good. I think that's a very unpopular opinion right now. Which is why I'm going to stop here, come back, spoiler with the rest of the Shrek movies, and we're going to keep it moving along. I'll be right back with the next stack of Dividizzles. Alright, so we're back with the next stack of DVDs. We have, after this one, pretty much one stack left, and then we got the box sets. Hopefully I remember the box sets. And then that's going to do it for the potentially first or second video of 25 Days of Harry. I'm assuming this is going to get split into 2 parts, so I'm going to go ahead and say second video for 25 Days of Harry just to be safe. We've got Shrek the Third, Shrek Forever. Shrek the Third actually might be the best Shrek movie, funny enough. And then Shrek Forever After is just Somehow worse than Shrek 2. Somehow. Shrek 3D, it takes place between the first and second movie. And then Shrek the Halls. Don't ask me why. Actually, no, yeah. The reason I bought Shrek 1, 3, and the Halls is because I just wanted to complete the Shrek collection, get it over with. All of them were like $12 combined, so it was like, whatever. Shutter Island, it was only $1. I figured, hey, Leonardo DiCaprio, Mark Ruffalo, Ben Kingsley, I think is all in this. Yeah, Ben Kingsley. I figured, hey, why not? I've heard it's a damn good Scorsese film. Why not? Sideways, award series, same with Rain Man, I'm pretty sure. Paul Giamatti and the Sandman are in that, so hell yeah. The Simpsons movie, not a bad, pretty funny, pretty funny. Sin City, I've not seen this. Guest director Quentin Tarantino. So technically Tarantino has made 10 movies. Sister Act 2, Sister Act 2. Don't ask why I have 2 copies of Sister Act 2 and one of them is in French. Funny enough, it's actually in English. The case is in French, I'm pretty sure. The Sixth Sense, Bruce Willis, not seen it. The Skeleton Twins, Bill Hader, Kristen Wiig, not good at all. Slapshot, which I've actually finally seen. This is actually a really, really funny movie. Actually really funny and actually really, really good. Slapshot 2, I'm kind of scared to watch, honestly. And then Slapshot 3, at that point, I just... Oof. Yeah, at that point, it just becomes like, do I even bother? At that point, like, the first one's probably the only good one of the lot. Sleepers, you guys can tell by the cast. Kevin Bacon, Robert De Niro, Dustin Hoffman, Brad Pitt. This looks like a damn good movie. Sleepover. Used to watch this a lot as a kid, and I don't know why I own it. Slumdog Millionaire. It was $1. It was a critically acclaimed movie. Why not? Smokey and the Bandit. All 7 films. This was $10. I regret it slightly, but then again, not really. Snatch. With Benicio del Toro, Vinnie Jones, Brad Pitt, and Jason Statham. This looks to be a very fun movie. I want to watch it. Sneakers, you can tell by the cast. Robert Redford, Dan Aykroyd, Ben Kingsley, River Phoenix, Sidney Poitier. Yeah, this looks to be a really good film about computer hackers, and I want to watch it. Snow Buddies, Grandma picked it up for me one night. One Easter, actually, I'm pretty sure. Social Network, really damn good movie. Aaron Sorkin and David Fincher work magic together in this one. I keep forgetting this is a Fincher film for some reason. I don't know why. The Soloist, Jamie Foxx and Robert Downey Jr. The only Blu-ray that my sister gave me that was in her collection. Spanglish, it's Adam Sandler. You guys know this by now. Spaceballs, Mel Brooks, John Candy, and Rick Moranis. I've unfortunately never seen this, even though I really want to. Speed, Keanu Reeves, and Sandra Bullock. Spider-Man 2.1, and Spider-Man 3, the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man films. First one is good. Willem Dafoe is incredible in this. Kirsten Dunst is good looking as always, and Tobey Maguire is a damn good Peter Parker. The second one, I don't know if I'd say it's as good as everyone says it is. Alfred Molino does great as Doc Ock. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say it's as good as everyone says it is. I might like the first the most. I might like the third one the most, actually, because it is so fun and goofy. It's just so fun to make fun of. And I remember seeing this one as a kid. The stuff with the Sandman I really enjoyed as a kid. Yeah, Spider-Man 3, I might like it the most. Yeah. Into the Homecoming, not Into the Spider-Verse, unfortunately. Homecoming, I don't have Far From Home yet. Not Far From Home. The second one. I forget what the second one is called. But, yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming, this is a pretty... Far From Home, because I forget, the third one is called, like, Welcome Back, or Home, or something, Destroy My Home, or something like that, or Pimp My Ride, or something. But Spider-Man Homecoming, not that bad of a movie. And then, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I was really happy to get this last year. That just raped you all, I'm very sorry. But Into the Spider-Verse... My favorite Spider-Man film, really, really good, really damn good. Haley Steinfeld's great in this. Jake Johnson, Shameik Moore, I believe is his name. Brian Tyree Henry, Lily Tomlin, Zoe Kravitz, John Maloney. Nicolas Cage, Liev Schreiber, Mahershala Ali. Everyone does great in this movie. It's a Lord and Miller. They produced it. Yeah. So yeah, the only good movie that Amy Pascal is ever going to produce. Hot take. That's a damn good movie right there. Split. I've seen it once and I haven't seen it since. Haley Lou Richardson is in this. She was also in Edge of 17. Anya Taylor-Joy and James Franco. James McAvoy. I was gonna say James McAfee. James McAvoy are great in this movie. The original release of SpongeBob SquarePants movie. The re-release that actually has the disc. SpongeBob SquarePants movie. My favorite animated movie. I'm pretty sure. I love it. My favorite animated film of all time. The SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water 3D. I'm really happy. I think this is the first time I've shown it on camera. This is the Blu-ray 3D from 2015. And you're looking at that right, boys. If you guys can see that. It was $5. This is the only reason I bought it is because it was $5. You will never find a Blu-ray, a 3D Blu-ray this cheap again. This is a 3-disc set too. So, yeah. I had to get the second SpongeBob movie. And the third, I guess I'll get just to complete the collection eventually. Spy Kids 2, The End of Lost Dreams, and Spy Kids 3D. Do you think, the fuck's the line again? Do you think God stays in heaven because, or do you think God has abandoned us? Something like that. Buscemi has a great line in this, and I forget what it is. It's like, do you think God stays in heaven because he too is in fear of what he created, or something like that? It's a really good line. Robert Rodriguez has to have written that because it's the only way that line was actually good, unless Buscemi improv'd it, which, if you told me that, I would probably be inclined to believe you. Not the Spy Who Shagged Me, The Spy Who Loved Me. Really weird, thick, thick thing to open the DVD. I actually do kind of like that. MGM kind of had some good DVD cases going before they just messed it up. Squeak Along, don't ask. St. Elmo's Fire, great cast: Emilio Estevez, Rob Lowe, Andrew McCarthy, Judd Nelson, Ali Sheedy, Demi Moore, Andy McDowell. This is a really, really good cast. I've wanted to see this movie since I've gotten it, and unfortunately, I have not had the chance to yet. So I will want to eventually. Who knows? Maybe I'll double feature this and Mighty Ducks to get Emilio Estevez. Stan Lee's Mutants, Monsters, and Marvels. This was actually really, really cool to see. Solely because it's got bonus story about the never-released Fantastic Four movie, which I am really happy about that. But it's also got... where is it? Where exactly is it? Because I'm trying to find it real quick. Creating Spider-Man on the first feature. TV incarnations and Sony Pictures Spider-Man. I'm really excited to see what Stan Lee and Kevin Bacon thought in 2002 about the Spider-Man film. Because it's funny, this was released by Columbia. So clearly it's not going to be like, oh, I think this movie's going to be garbage, I think it's going to be trash. But still, it's going to be really interesting to see what Stan Lee thinks of that. Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home. Yeah, The Voyage Home. This was in a big box, so that's the only reason I bought it. So now I got to complete the Star Trek films, which sucks. Star Wars 2, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3. I've never seen Star Wars, so don't expect a review of them from me right now. I've been meaning to watch Star Wars the past, decade, and if I haven't gotten to it now, don't expect me to get to them for a while. But 2 and 3, funny enough, I think 2 does not include the movie disc. It is exclusively the bonus features. And I got it for free, actually. Because I was going to buy it. I was at a yard sale. Opened up, I was like, oh, it doesn't have the movie disc. And I was like, oh, it doesn't have the movie disc. And the person there was was like, yeah, just take it. Whatever. And I know it was like, oh, okay, it doesn't have the movie, whatever, just take it. But still, I'm a big fan of special feature discs. So, getting the special features was probably very fun for me. And then, Episode 3 is Episode 3. I want to get the original case, the versions that came out alongside with, I think Episode 3 was released and then they came out at the same time. Episode 4, 5, and 6 that came out in the cases with the cases like this. They're extremely rare and extremely hard to find. I'm going to have to spend a pretty penny on them, which is why I want to watch them first. I have them downloaded legitimately legally, on my hard drive. I just fucked myself. And but yeah, I have them legally downloaded, and I'm gonna check them out. Because if I really like them, then I'll buy those versions and spend the money. State of Grace, never heard of it. It seems interesting. Suicide Squad. It's Suicide Squad. Margot Robbie and Cara Delevingne are the only thing worth looking at in this film. Yeah, I guess Viola Davis is good in this. She's not at her best at all because it's Suicide Squad. Why would she give it her all in Suicide Squad? There's a movie. Viola Davis was actually really, really good in The Suicide Squad, the one that came out earlier this year. And there's another movie I saw her in. She was really damn good. I forget what it was, but look up Viola Davis filmography and watch any other movie she's in besides Suicide Squad. And then we got Super. The reason I picked this up not only is because not only is Elliot Page in it, and it's Rainn Wilson, who I've heard is actually pretty good, and Kevin Bacon, who's just being Kevin Bacon. Because this Blu-ray is apparently extremely rare. It goes for upwards of, I believe, $30 is last time I checked. And I got this for $3.50. So, yeah. Yeah, that is going to do it for this section. We have the final shelf and a half, technically, to get into. Then I'll bring you guys the box sets, and we're going to end the potentially first or second video of 25 Days of Harry. I will come back to you guys with those in just a minute, and we'll complete that. Finally, it might be daytime. It might still might be nighttime. We're gonna find out. I'll be back eventually with the DVDs. All right, we are here with the final stack of actual DVDs. We of course have the box sets we're gonna get to right after. But let's just get started with the final stack of DVDs. We got Tenacious D, The Pick of Destiny. One of the funniest movies I think I own. Jack Black and Kyle Gass. This is really, really funny. Of course, a burned case, but a legitimate DVD. This actually came with a couple other DVDs that I had, and I figured, hey, I'll give it its own case. So Tenacious D, check it out. It's a damn good movie. There's Something More About Mary. This is the 2-disc collector's edition of There's Something About Mary. This was only, I think, $5, so it was very, very much worth it. Very worth it. Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. I've seen people just classify this under Corpse Bride, but I go Tim Burton's Corpse Bride because why not? It's okay. It's a decent movie. It's not a piece of genius as Joel Siegel from Good Morning America said, but it's pretty okay. Training Day. I've still not seen. Ethan Hawke and Denzel Washington seems alright. And the original Transformers. I've again not seen that. Don't know if I ever want to. Valentine's Day. This is a really decent cast. It just sucks that none of them are given a good chance in this movie because it's a movie that has Taylor Swift in it, and there's only a certain limit of bad that it can surpass, and this one probably doesn't, unfortunately. Vantage Point, Dennis Quaid, and Sigourney Weaver and Forest Whitaker. Seems decent. Vertigo, thankfully I did not get this for $20. This was $1.25. You guessed it already. Sucks it's not the original DVD. It's the pop art version instead. But I mean, hey, I've never seen Vertigo. I want to, so that's actually pretty cool. I just noticed on the bonus features, foreign censorship ending. That's kind of cool, actually. The View of Terror, Shannon Doherty. The Villains of Spider-Man 3. This came with Spider-Man 2.1, so I think that's really cool to have. This is only 13 minutes. This is only 13 minutes, and I love that, honestly. So, yeah, there you go. Villains of Spider-Man 3. The Virgin Suicides. This is one I've wanted to see for a really long time now. Kirsten Dunst, James Wood, Josh Hartnett is in this. I really like Kirsten Dunst. Danny DeVito is also in this. This was only $1, so I was very happy to find this. Volcano, Tommy Lee Jones. Apparently a rare DVD. I found this for $1 as well. W, you guessed it, $1. I want to see this. Josh Brolin as George W. Bush. It's an Oliver Stone movie, so I probably will really, really like it. Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox Story. The only good Judd Apatow movie that's an actual straight-up comedy. Funny People, I'd say, is more of a drama comedy. But, yeah, this is a really damn good satirization of biopics, and especially musical biopics. Such as, funny enough, the next movie, Walk the Line. And I love Walk Hard. It actually comes with the slipcase. But yeah, this is a really solid film. Also, I love that they make fun of it on the back of the DVD. This contains the theatrical cut and American Cox, the unbearably long, was it the unbearably long self-indulgent director's cut. Actually, you guys can see it there, and they are not lying when they say it is incredibly, unbearably long. The theatrical is 96 minutes. They stretched the extended cut to 120. They stretched this from an hour and a half to a full 2 hours. And I'm pretty sure it was the extended cut I saw. The extended cut is actually really funny. The extended cut, I'd argue, is much funnier than the theatrical cut. The theatrical is still good, but if you can, get the DVD or the Blu-Ray, because I'm pretty sure it's on the Blu-Ray too, and watch the unbearably long, self-indulgent extended cut, American Cox. And then we did bring up Walk the Line. It's a decent movie. Joaquin Phoenix is pretty goddamn good in it. That's the only reason to watch it, I think. Very, very bad. Hot take. Walk the Line. A really, really bad biopic with a damn good performance by Joaquin Phoenix. Was not what people wanted from a Johnny Cash biopic, and for some reason they still praised it, even though it's not that great. Walking Tall. I have a lot of walking movies for some reason, but The Rock's in this. I feel like there's someone else in this. Yeah, Johnny Knoxville's in this. Johnny Knoxville. Oh, cool. I didn't even know Johnny Knoxville was in... Wait. Did they take the... Oh, no, because this is a WWE film. But, yeah, apparently Johnny Knoxville's in this. I forgot about that, so... Yeah, funny enough, I don't remember anything about this movie, aside from seeing the cover many, many times, and I finally have it. Wall Street Money Never Dies, Michael Douglas, and Shia LaBeouf. Pretty decent sequel from what I've heard. I've wanted to check both movies out for a while, and I think they're making a third Wall Street, I think. Or the Money Never... I think I said Money Never Dies. Money Never Sleeps is the second one's title. Wanted, I remember seeing this, like 5 minutes of it back when I was like a kid, and I really, really want to watch it because the plot looks really sick. Like, James McAvoy's like this guy who suffers from panic attacks, and he ends up being like a ruthless killer or something. Like, it looks like a really solid film. Morgan Freeman's in it, so I'm going to like it, and James McAvoy, obviously. I think that's how he got his first big break, was this movie, actually. I'm pretty sure. Warm Bodies. This was literally $1 at a yard sale. I figured, hey, I've never seen this movie. I've heard decent things about it. Why not pick it up? And I've never seen it since. That's the moral with most of these stories. Most of these movies. Warrior, Tom Hardy, Nick Nolte, and apparently Kurt Angle is in this for like a second. So that's the reason I bought it. Was originally because Kurt Angle's in it, and now it's Tom Hardy, so I want to watch it. The Warrior is the ultimate director's cut. Do they have the theatrical cut? No, but this is apparently 93. So, I guess they mean ultimate because of all the features they have on here. When did this one come out? This DVD came out... Okay, 2005. That explains why they called it the ultimate, the director's cut. Watchmen. This is unfortunately, I think, the theatrical... Oh, no fucking way. There's no way there's an extended cut of this. Because this movie's already 2.5 hours long. Or 2 hours and 40 minutes. So, yeah. Watchmen looks incredibly bloated. I'm very surprised they were able to fit it onto only one disc, actually. That is really surprising, because this is only a one-discer. That's really surprising. Wayne's World and Wayne's World 2. I was very happy to find these both, I think, at the same time, actually. I've heard Wayne's World 2 is actually a very rare, not very rare, but it's a pretty rare DVD. So the fact I got these both for $1 each, I was really happy about that, so hell yeah. We Own the Night, Joaquin Phoenix, Mark Wahlberg, Robert Duvall, Eva Mendes. And there's someone else? No. I wanted to check this movie out because Joaquin Phoenix and Mark Wahlberg are in it, and they usually give pretty good performances in drama films, Ignoring the Happening. Wedding Crashers. I bought this because I remember seeing bits and pieces of this movie as a kid, and I also remember seeing the DVD cover a shit ton as a kid. So I was like, you know what, why not finally get Wedding Crashers and watch it? And I haven't watched it, so you guys should expect that from me at this point. The Wedding Singer, I actually have seen this movie. It's pretty good. It's Adam Sandler, so I love it. I seem to love anything Adam Sandler's in. Except Grown Ups. Fuck Grown Ups. Wes Craven's New Nightmare. I wanted to see this one for a while. This looks really, really good. This is probably the second best Nightmare film after the first, from what I've heard. I've heard varying conflicts. I've heard varying stories, I should say. But, yeah, I love that... I love that they went very, very meta, that they're filming the next Nightmare movie in this movie, and yeah, it's pretty, I really like that. What Happens in Vegas, one of the movies my sister gave me. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? This is Johnny Depp and Leo DiCaprio. Had to pick it up. It's Leo's the movie he passed up. Hocus Pocus to do this. So I want to see if it was the right decision or not. It probably was, because I'm pretty sure this is how he actually got like his first real big break, was What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and I've heard it's a damn good performance from him. Whatever Works. This is a Larry David movie. Yeah, it's Larry David. I've wanted to watch it for a while, and for some reason I just haven't. I really like Larry David. When a Stranger Calls, not too bad. Whiplash. This is a really, really good movie. Miles Teller is fucking great. J.K. Simmons, I would argue, at his most ruthless. Yeah, this is an incredible. I didn't realize there's a commentary with J.K. Simmons. I really want to watch that now. But yeah, Whiplash. If you guys can handle intense scenes of yelling and swearing, check it out. It is a great, really great movie. There's a reason it was released by the Sony Pictures Classics line. Really damn good line. Really damn good movie. Well, pretty good line of movies from what I remember them releasing. Really great movie. Really great. And then we followed up with White Chicks. Probably one of the worst movies I've seen. That's not going to be on the list, maybe. White Men Can't Jump. It's Woody Harrelson, Wesley Snipes. I gotta watch it eventually. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I've heard this is a great, or pretty fun animated film. It's a Blu-ray and DVD, and this is only $8. Unfortunately, without the slip. Whole 9 yards and Whole 10 yards. Bruce Willis, Michael Clark Duncan, and what's her name is in this? Amanda Peet. Amanda Peet's in this. She's in a few good movies, actually. I forget what movie I saw her in earlier this year, but she was really good in that movie. And I remember all of them being pretty solid in this one, so definitely want to watch. I think I actually might give the Whole 9 yards a rewatch in the coming weeks or months, maybe. I'll recommend it to my best friend. We'll see. Next up, the Wild Thornberrys movie. I remember this as a kid. It was pretty alright from what I remember. I definitely want to give it a rewatch, though, and see how it holds up today. William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, another one my sister gave me. Yeah, this is the music edition, so I'm assuming it's more musical. Oh, never mind. It includes a music machine, 3 audio commentaries, Romeo and Juliet the musical, which is the music, which is actually pretty cool. It's a 45-minute documentary, Journey of the Song featurette, and London music mix. From what I remember, this is a more modernized version of Romeo and Juliet, ignoring the 2013 version with Haley Steinfeld. The most recent Romeo and Juliet, I'm pretty sure, so it doesn't seem that good. Also, I know some Walmart would do these 2 for $10, but I mean, to be fair, you can get that now because you just buy two $5 DVDs. Except the 2 for $10 bin would have really damn good movies. The $5 bin just has good movies. Like Wilson. Funny enough, I actually got this in the $5 bin. Wilson, I've seen it once, maybe twice, but I'm pretty sure I've only seen it once. It's okay. It's a fun, decent little movie. Woody Harrelson's pretty good as usual. Woody Harrelson's at his best when he can either be a complete badass or he can be a complete goofball. Or he can be both. You know, he doesn't... You know, he has to have a few comedic moments. Like, that's why Zombieland, that's why he's so good as Tallahassee. And he's not bad as Wilson. I think he embraces the character and he's pretty good in it. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Don't ask why I cut out the paper sleeve. I apologize for those who would have wanted to buy this DVD because it is the rare 2001 DVD. I didn't give a shit about value as a kid. I was a dumb little boy. Wimbledon. I'm just going to put the rest of the DVDs on the rest of the stack. Spoiler. But Wimbledon. Another one my sister gave me. Paul Bentley. Paul Bentley? Paul Bentley? I think Paul Bentley? Someone correct me. And Kirsten Dunst. Wind River, Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Olsen. Pretty decent film. I've only seen it once. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. It wasn't amazing or anything, but it was a good watch. If you're into dramas about solving a murder mystery, or you're into movies with Native Americans, then I guess check this one out. Wizards of Waverly Place, the movie. If you're into solving murder mystery, okay, no. Wizards of Waverly Place, the movie. I got this as a kid. I watched it once and it's shat. It's literally, but it's sat on my shelf for the past 11 years. I'd say the past decade. Yeah. This is also apparently the extended editions, because apparently they've never released the the TV version, I should say, on DVD because this movie is 98 minutes. So they extend this to an hour and 40. They could have just put that there. They easily could have fit an hour 40 on Disney Channel. Come on. Like, just shorten the credits. Put the credits, like, over some commercials. Wolf of Wall Street, Leo DiCaprio. Great movie. It's incredible. Leonardo DiCaprio is amazing in this. I almost said Seth Rogen. Jonah Hill's pretty good. Margot Robbie is Margot Robbie. Matthew McConaughey is great in the one scene he's in. I don't remember Jon Favreau in this movie, weirdly enough. If I saw the movie and I saw him, I'd be like, oh, okay, he's that guy. But Wolf of Wall Street, if you have 3 hours to spend, which that's my only complaint, is this movie is slightly too long. But even then, it's worth it because 3 hours, it is nonstop entertainment. It is nonstop fun. Check this movie out. It's Martin Scorsese and Leonardo DiCaprio. I think that tells you all that you need to really know about this movie. The Wolverine. This is the Blu-ray digital HD. Unfortunately, no DVD. The Wolverine was alright. It was an okay film. Wasn't amazing. It was a James Mangold film, but wasn't that bad. The Man in the Fifth. I want to see this because it's Ethan Hawke, so I'll check it out eventually. World Trade Center. We watched this in school. It was laughably bad. It was a really bad Oliver Stone movie, unfortunately. World's End, the third of the Cornetto trilogy from Edgar Wright, Simon Pegg, and Nick Frost. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier with Hot Fuzz, probably my second favorite of the three. Everyone's great in this, really. Everyone is really great in this. It's only surpassed by Shaun of the Dead because I've seen Shaun of the Dead more times, and more of the jokes stick with me. In terms of the drama aspect, I'd argue this movie is better than Shaun of the Dead. But if we're going in an all-around movie and one I can watch over and over again, Shaun of the Dead barely squeaks by World's End. I need to rewatch World's End like a few more times because I've seen it twice. It's really, really good. The Wrestler, Mickey Rourke. Nah, not too bad from what I remember. I gotta rewatch it though. I really gotta rewatch it. Wrong Turn 3, Left 4 Dead. Don't ask why I have the third and not the first, second, or any of the ones that have been made since. X-Men 1.5. X-Men 2, X2, X-Men United, X-Men 3, Last Stand, X-Men Origins Wolverine, and X-Men First Class. I own just about all the X-Men films. The only one I don't own are Apocalypse and Days of Our Futures Past, or whatever. Days of Futures Past. X-Men. It was good. It was actually really good, actually. I was surprised by how good it was for a movie directed by a guy who fucks kids. Bryan Singer. I'm pretty sure has been convicted, so I can legally say that. But in case, allegedly. X-Men 1.5, I bought because it was $1. I've not seen it yet, but apparently it has a shit ton of special features. Like, I'm trying to look at the insert real quick. Okay, no. I don't know if this is just an extended version. It can't be, because the second disc, I believe, is just special features. Yeah, it doesn't even say. But, yeah. X-Men 1.5, I was really happy to check it out. Oh, never mind. All over 5 hours. Okay, there we go. 5 hours of extras, so yeah. X-Men 1.5, I was really, really happy to get this. The only thing that sucks is the shit streak of glue or tape or whatever that is. I don't get that. That's on the back here, so yeah. And then X-Men 2 was good, I think. No. Anna Paquin was introduced in the first one. Anna Paquin as... not Mystique. She's not Storm. Which fucking one is she? Am I dumb? Rogue. As Rogue. Is pretty good. And I'm glad they gave her a little bit more story in this one, if this is the one I'm thinking of. X-Men 2 is okay. X-Men 3 is... X-Men 3. Everyone knows how bad X-Men 3 is. Origins Wolverine's a piece of shit. Avoid it, even if you want to watch it. It was one of the worst viewing experiences I've ever had. And I'm very sad that I've had to own that twice now. And then First Class was alright. First Class was decent from what I remember. I think Days of Futures Past was actually better, from what I can remember about that movie. And then Apocalypse was just alright. And then Logan was damn good. Triple X, Vin Diesel, or I don't know if it's XXX or if it's supposed to say Triple X. I think it's Triple X that you're supposed to say for this one. It's on Blu-ray and it's never been opened, so... yeah. Young Frankenstein, Mel Brooks. I've unfortunately not seen it yet. I've heard great things about it. Yours, Mine, and Ours is the 2005 remake with Drake Drake Bell, Miranda Cosgrove. Who else is in this? That Hayden Pantalinti, whatever her name is. Yeah, Z for Zachariah. I bought this solely because Margot Robbie's in this. It's not amazing. It's not really even good. Basically, Margot Robbie is this like Christian type of girl, and after like this nuclear disaster thing that hits Earth, she's like all alone, and then runs into, I think, the black guy first, and then Chris Pine's introduced, and it's really, really boring. It's a really boring movie. Yeah, I don't know if I just have to watch it again, but Z for Zachariah, from what I remember, was really, really boring. Zathura, the unofficial but official sequel to Jumanji. Yeah, this is a movie that I've really wanted to watch again for a while because I remember liking it a lot as a kid, and yeah, I remember wanting to get the actual Zathura board game, but I can never like find it because I know they made like replicas of the game. I'm pretty sure, at least I'm pretty sure they did. Next up is Zodiac, the 2-disc director's cut. I love they made this version in the style of a Zodiac letter. I love that. And of course the spine makes it look like it's a goddamn bootleg, which is hilarious. Zodiac, this is an incredible movie. Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey Jr., Mark Ruffalo, John Carroll Lynn is incredible in this. This is just a really damn good movie. They not jam packed, but they put a lot of effort into this. They like just looking at the features, a commentary by David Fincher, which I love David Fincher, so that's gonna be really fun to look at. A commentary by Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey Jr., Brad Fisher, James Vanderbilt, and James Elroy, so that's really cool. And then on the second disc, you get a bunch of featurettes. You get Zodiac Deciphered, which is a behind-the-scenes documentary on the making of the movie. Visual effects, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty much how they. That's pretty much how they made it look like the 60s while using just random sets. There's pre-visualization, which is a split screen half and half comparison between the animatics and the finished movie for the murder sequences, which is really cool. And then this is the Zodiac Speaking, which is a feature-length documentary covering every aspect of the investigation, including interviews with the original investigators and surviving victims, which is really damn cool in its own. And his name was Arthur Lee Allen. The truth about the prime suspect in the Zodiac case from people who knew him and the police who investigated him. This is jam packed. Like, it's not a lot of special features, but it's clear they put a lot of effort into this edition. Unfortunately, not the cases, but unfortunately not the discard. I mean, but yeah, everything else. Yeah, Zodiac is a great movie. Check it out. Get the 2-disc director's cut. Even if you don't like the movie, you might be interested. If you're interested in the Zodiac, you might be interested in some of the special features. If you at least don't like the movie. Zombieland. I could go on and on about Zombieland. Great zombie comedy. Slightly worse than Shaun of the Dead, and even then, it's just because Shaun of the Dead makes me laugh more. Yeah, Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Emma Stone, Abigail Breslin, great in this movie. I actually rewatched it just the other night. It holds up really well, and I'm really, really sad I don't have the sequel yet. I'll get it eventually. Zoolander, Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson. Jerry Stiller's in this. Mila Jovovich. Will Ferrell's also in this. This isn't a great movie. I feel like I need to give it a rewatch because I didn't know what I was expecting for Zoolander. I rewatched it the first time and I was just like, or I watched it for the first time. I was like, okay, that was a movie. I feel like I need to rewatch it to be like, yeah, this is a really good movie, or yeah, no, this is still a really bad movie. So I can't give my thoughts on Zoolander just yet. And finally, to round out the DVD collection after this particular segment being 23 minutes before the box sets, Zoom Academy for Superheroes. I got nothing to say about that movie. Tim Allen, what the hell were you doing at this point? He was doing Santa Claus. He was doing Zoom. He was doing all these really bad comedy movies for kids. So that's it. Pretty much that's all there is for the movies. I'm going to bring out the box sets. We're going to go through them. And yeah, I'll be right back with that in just a second to finish out the DVD collection two-parter. I've officially decided these videos are too long. I'm not putting a 4-hour video as the first day for 25 Days of Harry. It's going to be split into two parts. So yeah, I'll take you to that right now. Alright, so we are back with the final stack of DVDs. This is the box set section. We're just going to get right into it. I've only got a few box sets to show, so this shouldn't take too long. The first one I'm extremely proud to own. This was only $2. You heard me right. $2. Alien Quadrilogy. This is the full-ass box set. Only $5. I display this very proudly on my shelf, despite having never seen Alien. And before you guys ask, how big is this box set? Yes. How big is this box set? Yes is the correct answer. Yeah. I don't. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. This box set is 9 discs long, and I got this for $2. Everything is falling apart. The literal insert is falling apart right now. Okay. Okay, we've got things under control, boyos. We've got things under control. This box set is being wrapped up. This set contains Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, and a full-on bonus disc of special features. And per a very good YouTuber, Zarin Isaac, doing an unboxing, not unboxing, but a retrospective, I guess, on this box set. This apparently contains every single feature from every single Laserdisc edition of the Alien films, which is really cool because that's what I agree with what him and James Rolfe and like others think. When you release a new edition of a DVD or a Blu-ray that was like previously released, every feature should be transferred over edition to edition. I think that personally. So, the Alien Quadrilogy, there's that. This the Beauty Shop DVD collector set. This comes with the first 2 movies, a DVD preview thingy. It's a promotional DVD. Sorry, promotional DVD for Beauty Shop, which was the Queen Latifah film that is not good. The only good part is probably going to be Mira Silvera, the girl from American Beauty, and it comes with a bunch of different hairstyles. Yeah, they're technically, I guess, supposed to be postcards, but, yeah, no one has ever used this as a postcard. I can guarantee it. No one has ever used this as a postcard. But, yeah, Barbershop 1 and 2, this clearly came out in, like, 2005 when Beauty Shop was about to come out. Next up, I don't know if you can consider this a box set or just movies in a box. I guess that's kind of what a box set is. The Batman Legacy, I think I got this for $6. It's literally just all 4 Batman movies. Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Shithead. Yeah, I call him that because he's Chris O'Donnell. He's probably related to Rosie, so yeah. Yeah, it's literally all 4 feature-length Batman movies released. When did this come out? In 2000. This came out in 2000. Also, I want to point out, I'm pretty sure that is George Clooney's Batman on the front cover here. So, yeah. This came out when DVDs were, like, just brand new, and I'm pretty sure this retailed for, like, $50. So, yeah, all 4 Batman movies. I own the original 4 Batman, unfortunately. The Bourne Classified Collection, this is a slip thingy that comes out. I don't know if you can consider this a box set, but it comes with the Bourne Identity, the Bourne Supremacy, the Bourne Ultimatum, and the Bourne Legacy with Jeremy Renner. And then it comes with a bonus disc for Jason Bourne, which I, for some reason, actually used. And then a bonus disc of special features, so that's pretty cool. And then just a little montage of pictures at the end. So yeah, it comes with the 4 Supremacy discs. The Bourne movies. It comes with all white supremacy in the world. It comes with all the Bourne movies, with space for Jason Bourne. So that is pretty cool. That is actually really cool. I do like that they don't outdate the set until a new Bourne movie comes out. Next up is one that I really should have taken better care of. I've had this for about a decade now. This is the Batman Dark Knight bat thingy. I have to put the disc in another case because I lost the original holder for it. But this is the Dark Knight in this little thing. It's the Bat Mask, as I like to call it. We got Batman Unmasked and the special features in the digital copy, which I lost the code for. So yeah, the Dark Knight set. That is the thing that exists. Yeah. Next up, we've got Elf. This is the giant ass tin set. I've had this for about a decade too. The best way to spread Christmas cheer, singing loud for all to hear, apparently. So yeah, this set came with a lot more. It came with a stocking, which I think I still have. Obviously comes with the DVD, and it also comes with, if I can pull these out real quick, it comes with these holiday things, which I actually used one of them. But yeah, it comes with a couple Elf Christmas gift to from thingies. I forget what they're called. But yeah, it comes with that. It also came with a stocking. I feel like it came with something else, but I forget. But yeah, the Elf tin. Had I known how bulky it would be, I would not have asked for it for Christmas. Actually, I don't even think I asked for it for Christmas. I think Mom and Dad just got it because I don't know if they looked at the search history on the computer at the time and found that I was looking stuff up about this. But if I knew how bulky it was, I probably still would have asked for it, honestly. I probably would have still asked for it because I gotta admit, this is a really damn cool set right here. So I'm really happy to own that. That actually is... Yeah, that actually is a really cool collector's gift set that was released for the 7th anniversary, because I'm pretty sure that came out in 2010. Yeah, 2010. Next up, this is one I got for $1, which is really, really cool. This is the Evil Dead 2 limited edition set from, I believe it's Anchor Bay? Yeah, Anchor Bay, who makes really damn good collector sets. Mine is actually very appropriately numbered 34,666 out of 50,000. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We're going to open it up and show you guys what is inside. Sorry about the loud noise. We got a little pamphlet thingy. We got a semi-poster with the chapter selection on it. And then we get a DVD manual. No, but seriously, it is a booklet of sorts. And apologies for any scary imagery that may be here. But yeah, it's a bunch of... it's a bunch of like behind the scenes stuff about the making of the movie, and yeah, it's just a really cool thing. And then the worst thing about this set is the DVD, because it comes in a little literal DVD snapper case, and the disc just fell out for some reason. But yeah, Evil Dead 2. I like the gift set. I feel like there was supposed to be something in here, but it was lost or taken out before it was sold to me. Which, hey, I don't care. For $1, I'll take just getting the set. I'll take that. But, yeah, the Evil Dead 2 DVD set, I'm very happy to own it, and I will be very grateful for it. If I can find this, Jesus Christ. Fast and Furious, the franchise collection. This is not really a box set. It's literally just a case for the first and second Fast and Furious movies. I was debating putting them on the shelf and just putting the box set with other box sets, but I was like, nah, whatever. The cool thing is, though, it does come with a bonus disc, which apparently, and I lost the sticker, came with a like trailer or like a clip of Tokyo Drift. So that's actually pretty cool. That's kind of whatever. Oh god, this thing is starting to tip over. There we go. Next up, Ghostbusters 1 and 2. It's Ghostbusters 1 and 2 with a very, very cool movie scrapbook. Yeah, scrapbook? Yeah, movie scrapbook. It's just a bunch of behind-the-scenes concept and some thoughts about the movie. I really like that it comes with the original theatrical posters. That is always a cool little touch. And the only thing about my set is it's starting to become a fucking flip thingy, a fucking Christmas gift. Open it up, here you go. So, yeah. Don't ask me how it got like this. I genuinely don't know. I've taken really good care of this. If anyone's Ghostbusters set is like that, by the way, let's sue Sony. Next up, The Godfather, the Coppola restoration. I'm pretty sure this was like $5, and I'm very happy about it. Yeah, it comes with a little backing that goes on here, but the scrap thing has been lost. But yeah, this comes with, obviously, Godfather 1, 2, and 3, with apparently them making a 4th, from what I've heard. They're apparently making a 4th one. But, yeah, and then it comes with supplements. This is a 2-disc set right here. This is a 2-disc set of just bonus features. A shit ton of bonus features, and yeah, I love that. That's really cool they did that. But yeah, supplements. That's pretty cool. Francis Ford Coppola. Yeah, it's the restoration. It's pretty cool. Next up, the greatest sports films of all time: Rocky, Raging Bull, Bull Durham, and Hoosiers. Or Hoosiers. Yeah, no hockey movies, so it's factually incorrect. The worst part about these is they're the small ass little snapper cases, but yeah, Rocky, Raging Bull, which I already have, so I'm gonna have to sell the DVD I had before, Bull Durham, and Hoosiers. So yeah, there's that. Not much to say about it. Next up, Gridiron Gang. I'm not taking it out. It literally only comes with the DVD and the cooler. The cooler is a bitch to put back in here. But yeah, this was like $10. I figured, hey, why not? That's kind of cool. The Jamie Foxx film collection. This includes Ray, Miami Vice, The Kingdom, and Jarhead. I will take it out for you because it opens up and it kind of comes out in this really cool thing. I gotta be careful because, oh, yep, there we go, yeah. Because Ray's first disc, or Ray's second disc, here's the thing, Ray comes on 3 discs. That sounds really wrong. Miami Vice comes on 1. Then The Kingdom and Jarhead each get 2. Hello? So, yeah. There's that. It's an 8-disc set. I think this was $10. I think that's kind of worth it. I've never seen it before or since, so, yeah. The Jurassic Park Adventure Pack. This is pretty cool. Literally all it is, though, is 1, 2, and 3. It's just a way to get the 3 films without taking up a shit ton of space for some reason. So, yeah. I got this for like $2 as a little kid because I think it was my birthday. I'm pretty sure is when I got this, so, yeah. Next up, Revenge of the Nerds, the Atomic Wedgie Collection. This comes with the first. Again, I gotta point out, it's the panty-rated edition on the front, and then on the disc, it is the We've Got Bush edition. So that's kind of funny. Revenge of the Nerds 2, Nerds in Paradise, and then 3, The Next Generation. Did not come with the 4th. It came with the thing for the 4th, but no disc. Went in, the guy threw out the case, and I was gonna ask for it back, but I was like, fuck it, whatever. It's the 4th one. Who really cares about the 4th one? And then finally, we got Sin City, the Recut Extended Edition. Which is apparently... Oh, okay, it actually has here. The running time of the original is 2 hours, 4 minutes. The extended is almost 2 hours and 30 minutes is 2:27. You take it out, it just slides out. You get the little front cover, you get your back cover, and then you open it up. Does not come with the book. I was really hoping it would, but you get the 2-disc. I mean, hey, this was also $1. I get extremely lucky with finding DVDs for cheap prices in Montreal. But, yeah, Sin City. And that's it. That finally does it for the DVD collection. Holy shit. I am very, very excited. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched both parts of this, thank you so much. If you watched the whole way through, you're fucking insane. Thank you. I appreciate it, though. Thank you, guys, again, so much. That's gonna do it. Next video, if I can open my thing, because I actually have the list of all the videos. The next video, that is not it. The next video is going to be the TV show collection. So I'm actually probably going to film these in the same day. So yeah, the TV show collection is going to be up next. And yeah, I'm going to be able to get that done hopefully today. And today being the day that I'm recording this video. And then I'll have the first 3 videos done way in advance. Hell yeah. So yeah, I'll go do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go over to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share, includes but not on everything which includes but is not limited to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and everything else. And my name is Harry. So go Puff Club, subscribe to He's Club, subscribe to Sub Hub. If you remember the miles code, leave your moderating comments on any streams and or any videos. Yeah, thank you for moderating comments on any streams and or any videos. Links in the description. Check them out. If you guys want to send anything my way, they got the PayPal. We're currently in the computer fund phase of the channel right now. We have the P.O. Box and the Amazon wish list. If anything is sent my way in the months of November or currently December, it will be held onto my disc and open during the Christmas Eve live stream. At least I'm really hoping we can get the Christmas Eve live stream. It all depends on the Wi-Fi. Regardless if I have anything to open or not, we will do the Christmas Eve live stream because it's just fun to do. We tried to do it last year for Christmas. It was disastrous, so I've moved it to Christmas Eve. So yeah, guys, there's going to be that. And then, yeah, the rest of the videos. We're going to have a video every day along with the Canadians games that I do the streams for after. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Harry Rice. Stay classy, boys. Ade Morial. And always remember, go Abs, go, boys. My name is Harry Rice, and I am out. Love you guys. Peace.